Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Honey, y'all have been calling for the fags because we ain't been down there to the city winery, child, honey. We got a new spot, baby. It's a real intimate setting. We are going to be located at the Smoky Stallion Barbecue, bitch. Oh, yes, girl. And not only that, we're going to be there December the 7th at 8 p.m. and December the 8th at 2 p.m.
And these shows ain't for everybody. These are just for the real fags of Atlanta. Join us December 7th and 8th.
Honey, you get us at night on a motherfucking Saturday, and you get us on Sunday for brunch. Oh, yes, bitch. This is why we doing this for 2 days, because the seating is limited. So that means when you, by the sound of my voice, you better be running down there to www.PhagTawlk.com to get your tickets, bitch, because the fags are about to turn it out 2 days in a fucking row. Oh, yes.
It ain't for everybody. Miss Tim, tell them I said it ain't for everybody.
Honey, they ain't for everybody, goddammit. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Be one of the chosen few. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. That's www.PhagTawlk.com. Get your ass down there, honey, and get my children out of here. You met me as me.
This hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This is 99J. 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 Yes! Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey. You know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gospel. Oh, honey. I was born a fag.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that, views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some Phag Talk.
You met me as me.
Yes.
Yes!
This hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This is 99J. 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 Yes! Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey. You know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gospel. Oh, honey. I was born a fag. And so are you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl. PhagTawlk. Popular, hot ass gospel. Ain't that's right?
Yes.
I mean, sister.
Yes.
Yes. And that's spelled H-A-G, not the other one. But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. J.
Yes.
Thank you. You met me as Miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J.
Yes.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes. Sexy hair.
Thank you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich.
And so I beg your.
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich.
And so I beg your.
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich.
And so I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I bought it home. They were in their apartment. They were rich in their apartment.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And stop worrying about
The faggots!
Right.
shit.
We ain't going nowhere! My God, today.
I don't understand why I gotta keep talking to you about my motherfucking Cash App being down there.
Pussy asshole, you not finna be hollering in my motherfucking face.
I'm just saying.
about
Like,
no cash out.
get my shit down there
You not
today.
finna be hollering in my motherfucking
Have
face.
me over
about
here
no cash
volunteering and shit.
out. Mo, can you put that bitch in? Can you put the writer down there? Can you forward slash and
Dollar symbol, the
the
writer.
writer.
Okay.
Capital T, capital W.
so the fucking
Hold on.
10 pounds can stop being on my neck like that?
Keep out of 10 pounds.
You like me getting jumped on like that, pussy asshole?
You said the writer. 2.
Dollar symbol,
Uh-huh.
capital T,
Right.
lowercase h,
Uh-huh.
lowercase e,
Yes.
capital W.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
Excuse me, so there's lowercase in your name?
Absolutely.
I've never known you to be a lowercase girl.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Ever since I met you, you've been a capital girl. Especially being from the place where the capital is at.
Right.
Ever since I met you, girl, you've been a capital girl.
Yes, indeed.
I've never seen you be a lowercase girl.
Not at all. And we will be flying first class coming to New York.
Honey, how did you know that? You may have played those games with bitch. I don't sit back there in the back.
Well, I'm leaving all of that shit in 2024.
Please do, because I never listen, I've been had left there. Let me explain something to you too, Dwada, honey, because when it's time for me, God, I want to be the first to be in his face.
When it's time to meet God.
I want to be the first to be in his face.
So you think because you sit in first class, you're gonna meet God first?
First.
So when do the people in the back?
I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't go past row 6.
Oh God.
I want to be in his face.
Okay. I know that's right. Happy pre or post Thanksgiving.
Bitch,
Yes.
girl, we had a Thanksgiving. And listen to me,
did.
y'all. Listen, I want y'all to know this right now, okay? Everything Black came out. My perfume, Everything Black.
Okay.
This is the box.
It
girl.
smells very nice.
It smells
does.
good.
Now this one I will wear. No. I'm not, no. That's not how I meant that. That's not how I meant that. That's not how I meant that. I'm just saying, you know how like that's not how I meant that. What I'm saying is there are some notes in this one that I really like, that I connect with. So I would definitely wear this one.
So this is everything.
I wasn't saying that the other one was.
Girl, because I've been seeing you, girl, reading my other everything.
No, you have not.
Girl, don't spread it on me. I'm like, girl,
But that's not reading
girl,
it.
it's a performance enhancer, girl.
But what I'm saying is,
It's a performance enhancer, girl.
I understand that. But when I come here, I already have the fragrances and notes that I want to send out into
But
the world.
girl, that one is an enhancer. This you just put all over, girl. That don't need it. This don't need no enhancing. This does the work.
Again, when I come over here, I already have my fragrances on.
This does the work. Now this is a little bit darker. Now I know y'all girls like
And that's why I like it.
I know y'all girls liked everything. The first bottle, the everything. This is the first one. This is everything. I know
Yeah,
y'all
I
like that
this.
one, bitch. But bitch, this is a bit darker.
Yeah.
Mo asked me for this,
No,
and so did G.
I do have a question. Did anything come for me? Is there a bottle for me? A complimentary bottle that I can go since you're so rich. I mean,
My fiance asked me for a bottle.
I ain't got nothing to do. We got a limited supply over here.
And I didn't even give my fiance.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I've known you before that nigga came into the picture. Then don't start like these other women.
Listen, it's okay, but you don't give me the love and stuff that I need that a fiance gives.
I didn't give you that love and concern upstairs just now.
You did, girl. You did. Watch it. Watch it.
I said I wouldn't say anything, but
since we're here, girl. No. Since we're here, girl. What she's trying to serve y'all, girl. You ain't gonna let y'all girls know, girl.
Don't do it.
Girl, that I've had a swollen foot, bitch, since Thanksgiving.
y'all didn't see me look down at that foot.
My foot has been swollen since Thanksgiving.
I'm sitting very gingerly because I don't want to step on her foot.
Correct. My foot has been swollen since they got all this good pies, cookies, creams, butter cakes, and all this shit. It had triggered my foot. Then, honey, so I have been limping a little bit.
Not just a little. So we about to get you one of the remote control cars that Miss Mary got.
But listen, G came over here and took those big, gigantic dinosaur grippers and had rattled around my motherfucking Tyrannosaurus Rex foot and was like, "Come out,
come out from thee,
come out, Satan!" And he don't even believe in all that.
Right?
But he was like, "Come out!"
Right. My God, today
he grabbed that dinosaur foot up there, and had me all laid back, screaming and hollering, "Come out!"
Yes, ma'am.
He told that stuff, "Come out from amongst them and be ye separate."
Oh God.
He said, "Come out from amongst them and be ye separate." I don't know what kind of crystallized shit you got going on in that foot, but bitch, come out.
Right. Okay.
Come out from amongst them.
Oh my God.
Be ye separate, girl. That's why I'm not having any alcohol today.
That's right.
Just in case y'all were wondering, honey, I'm not having it. Listen,
And I'm being a good friend and I'm drinking water with her.
Brought water, girl.
That's right.
Water. Now, listen, here's the thing about it. It is my Bishop G. In the name, you see, he was already, I am Malcolm G.
Right. He got his glasses on today.
I am Malcolm G.
Okay.
I am Malcolm G.
I am Malcolm X.
Yes. But, girl, so, yeah, I mean, since we just doing our personal things, yeah, girl, that was terrorizing me since Thanksgiving, girl, but I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I am, okay.
Yes.
And I am gonna since I got my everything black up here, I'm gonna spray some affirmations.
That's right.
I am healed.
That's right.
I am
Healthy.
I am rich, bitch.
That's right. Now back to my complimentary bottle.
Girl, you're enjoying this.
I do like this one.
I
like it a lot.
You're enjoying this one. Wait till me and Mo shoot the commercial.
Okay.
I would have shot the commercial with G, but there's been a little bit of discrepancy.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
And I still might. My sister wives got to line up and just know. We family, girl.
I don't know if they caught that because you kind of slid that in there real quick.
Hey, that's what I do.
I don't know if they caught that.
That's what I do. Oh, so I need y'all to go ahead on and get this. Now, I want to let y'all know that this one is still available. It's going to always be available. Bitch, I want to mix it too. See how that enhanced that?
I don't like them together.
See how, but you got to let it settle.
Let me see.
You got to let it settle. Craig, you got to let it settle. Craig, let it settle. It's not settled yet. Let it settle.
Oh my God.
Let it settle.
I love that black though. That is really.
Listen, if y'all enjoyed everything, you will enjoy everything black. The mission statement in this card is, I'm dark brown, dark skin, light skin,
Mo ass is bent all over.
beige.
My fault. My chair's been kind of, the screws get loose.
All that acid on it.
Fluorescent beige. Bitch, I'm black.
I know that's right.
And see, I can put this on a card and sell it because those are my words.
That's right.
That were produced and regurgitated by me.
Hallelujah.
And no one else. Now, if Beyonce need to use these again, she gotta call me. And no one else. Because those are my those are my
That's right.
Are you? No, they can call me directly like they did the first 4 or 5 times.
How many times?
4 or 5.
Or
4 or 5 times. When they needed to use it before for the movie.
the song.
For the song?
There's live performances.
For the live performances? For the other things?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They have to call me. Greg, why you laughing?
Who do they have to call?
Call me.
They're trying to know if both of them are in stock now.
Check the site. Can we go on the site? Can we check the site? Yeah. They have to call me.
Well, Biden didn't have to call nobody to pardon his son.
Girl, since we were talking about being at the Capitol, hold on, let's check the stock first and see if they out of stock like Biden's son. Out. Everything black is in stock. What? It was just in stock.
So the regular everything is not in stock, but the black is in stock.
What?
Yeah, everybody's saying everything is sold out. The regular is sold out.
They can get the black? Okay. All right. So, well,
Get you some of that black.
Get you some of that black, baby. Get you some of that black, honey. What's got into that black? Frisky.
Black is nice.
It is unisex. Both of them are unisex.
But I think the black one has more.
See, I don't want you going home smelling like me.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like the black one better. Because it has more. I mean, it would work for women too, but it feels more like a unisex fragrance to me.
I'm trying to be friendly this 2025 and be friends with everybody.
Go now, how you feel about Hunter Biden being pardoned?
Honestly, Joe Biden is a crocker. Did we expect a crocker to do anything different for another crocker?
I mean, we see what that cracker that's about to come into office has been doing.
I mean, shit, if that bitch can run with all those charges, let that man son out.
And look at all of the people that he's appointing to his cabinet. People with records and shit.
Let him out.
Like people who are unqualified, and they talked all of this shit about DEI, meaning, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion, but they wanted to call it didn't earn it every time somebody black was nominated or put forth for something.
Mm-hmm.
But these motherfucking people that Trump are putting forward, they ain't even educated. They're not even qualified for the shit that he's giving them.
Trent, can you make sure you tell them to have this shit back in stock, please? Because my people listen and move them niggas off that front page because my people is in this bitch. The mob is in this motherfucker. Thanks. And just like the Bidens is up in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. And as far as Hunter Biden goes, I don't have any issue with Biden pardoning him because if it was my son, I would have done it too. I think he waited until he was about to be out of office because he knew that people were going to feel a way about it.
How long Joe got? How long you think he got, girl?
Until he died or in office?
Could it be the same time? How long he got, girl?
He is looking really kind of feeble now.
Now? You didn't see that motherfucker downloading bitch when they was doing that debate?
But Trump looked like he's falling apart too.
But see, I'm not worried about Trump being in the situation. That's not the word. I'm worried about all the people that are in the situation that he put in place. Because see, they're not worried about him either. All they needed for him to do is run off he was a pawn.
Yeah.
And they just needed him to position them so they can run the world.
True.
That's all that was about.
True.
Nobody was in, and this is what I've been trying to tell you. Nobody was in deep fear of Trump. It was fear of all the things that they're putting in place.
Right.
Because he gonna be dismissed.
Now, I will say this. Joe Biden has appointed more black women to like the courts and all and district attorneys, like all that than any other president before him.
I'm sure. Thank you to help my foot.
Yeah. So he has appointed more than any other president, period. But I will say this: if he's gonna pardon his son, I'm gonna need him to pardon Marilyn Mosby.
Pardon me, I've been waiting 7 years.
So you ain't pardoned yet?
No, I've been waiting.
Well, gee, we got to get Marilyn Mosby first.
Yeah,
Woman.
of course.
No, maybe Trump can pardon you because you weren't supporting Kamala. Oh, so maybe Trump can pardon you.
Yeah, let's see if we do that.
Right,
You a rapper, ain't you?
right.
When he let off Kodak Black,
Yeah, I just said you a rapper, ain't you?
ASAP Rocky.
You a rapper, ain't you? They knew to appeal to the dumb niggas. That's why they got those dumb niggas and let those dumb niggas out so that the dumb niggas be able to, man, you let that nigga go. Basically.
But Marilyn Mosby was the attorney in Maryland who prosecuted those cops that killed Freddie Gray, and she was the one of a kind who actually went against the institution, the system, if you will. And so they tried to bring a bunch of bullshit against her, a bunch of fake charges and shit, really just trying to scare her. I believe they never really felt like they were going to try to put her in jail. But at any rate, she's out of jail, but they could potentially take her law license where she could never practice law. Because what them crackers really trying to do, they're trying to not just quiet her, but they're trying to.
You're not talking about white folks. You're talking about crackers.
Because there's a difference.
Yes.
Them crackers are trying to disable her so that she can't even make a living. But she needs to be pardoned too. So Joe Biden,
Get the list, Craig. Get the list. Get the list. Get the list.
Joe Biden,
Get the list. Name them. Who need to be pardoned?
Marilyn Mosby.
Marilyn Mosby. Who else?
I don't know nobody else.
G. Banner. Who else?
G need to reach out to Trump. I'm not asking Biden to pardon him because he didn't want Kamala to win.
Oh. So we're not asking we're not asking Trump to keep
Mo in the country.
Yeah.
He can do that from over in Africa.
Oh.
Is your Wi-Fi connection okay over there in Africa, Mo?
Oh.
You can do this job virtually, right?
Oh, so you want me to do it virtually?
Can you do it? We can still send you the assets over there in Instagram.
Because all my documentation say F. So I'm not going nowhere. And that bitch that was down there to that Capitol, putting that biological woman shit on top of that bathroom,
Right.
that bitch need a jaw reduction. Because I'm trying to let you know that she a brick with a hole in it too.
Right.
all that biological shit she keep writing on the motherfucking door, they gonna stop her, ma'am. Excuse me, sir.
Right. Can we see your paperwork?
We need to see your paperwork.
Because your jawline is real strong.
I say this shit to you hoes all the motherfucking time. It's a lot of you bricky bitches out there.
A lot of what?
Bricky bitches. There's a lot of bricks with holes in it.
Right.
There is a lot of bricks with holes in it, bitch. That's gonna be stopped at the door.
That's right.
I'm already letting y'all know I'm going in the unisex bathroom or that one with the single stall.
Child, I think they're gonna get rid of them unisex bathrooms.
They shouldn't, baby. That's the best place to go in and take a shot.
A what?
A shot.
Of what?
No. An SHAT. A shot.
Oh, past tense for shit.
Yes, a shot. Because bitch, every time I get off the plane, I try to catch up with the one. I catch the workers, and I'm like, girl, what's going on in here? I'm not gonna know what's going on in here. Guts just bubbling in the bathroom.
Right, and they just so happen to be cleaning the bathroom every time you get
Every
off the
time
plane.
I'm there, bitch, they end up taking a whole shot.
Right, come out of there.
Come out. We know what you in there doing, girl, because I'm going in there to do it too. We know what you in there doing, girl.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Too funny.
So y'all think Joe should let everybody out there?
I ain't say Joe should let everybody out.
No. I'm saying the people who got like non-violent crimes or for weed and stuff.
Yeah, I think for the weed, I think that's already in motion. The thing about the weed, like pardoning people who had like
non-violent charges.
association. But they should have been did that. These motherfucking white folks, and I'm not talking about crackers now, I'm talking about white folks. These motherfucking white folks making money from distilleries and shit. They making millions off of distilleries, but the same shit that niggas was selling on the corners.
Is that a hard E, hard R?
Yes.
Niggers.
Yes.
Hard E, hard R, hard
Correct.
S.
Niggas was selling it on the street. But now because white people got them in distilleries and they call them, what do they call them? The rolls. What they call them? The roll pre-rolls. They want to call them pre-rolls and shit. Bitch, that ain't nothing but a blind. Now all of a sudden, it's legal. and it's contained. They should have been let them black people out, and not just black people, but anybody who was in jail for possession of any type of paraphernalia associated with weed or marijuana.
Let them free. Let them go.
Yeah, like Wes Moore did, the governor of Maryland. He pardoned like almost 200,000 people that had those same offenses. Yeah, he did that a few months back.
So they need to do away with the felony checkbox on that.
They definitely need to get rid of that felony checkbox.
For sure. Even though I don't have one.
Right. They neither do I, but we're not working for anyone.
Right. But we do travel.
We do.
And a felony can keep you home.
Correct.
Felonies, child support, terroristic threats.
Correct.
Can keep you from traveling.
And that's why I don't understand how he is even president, because he can't even go into certain countries as a felon, because those specific countries won't even allow felons in.
Are they going to wipe it clean?
Girl, I'm so sick of these white people. I said dispensaries, didn't I? Why are they typing dispensaries in the comments? I didn't say dispensaries.
Yeah, I think someone in the comments said you said distilleries.
Oh, I meant dispensaries. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's the difference? You both get drunk and high?
Distillery is like what they do with alcohol and stuff.
Yeah,
I meant dispensaries. I'm sorry.
I'm not drinking alcohol anymore.
Anymore?
Or for now.
Anymore? Because that's an absolute.
You mean the vodka?
You're not drinking anymore ever?
Not absolute.
Oh, okay. Because communication is our partner.
And
clarity
is our friend.
That's
girl.
right.
That's right. The writer.
Right. Girl, now LL Cool J is saying he is the GOAT, bitch.
Wait a minute. You mean like
No, greatest of all time.
Who told you, in the words of Jaffe Jaffe, who told you that?
Not my son.
My son works?
Right,
who told you that? Who told you that?
Listen, LL is not playing with y'all. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you something before we listen to what he says. I'm putting in my passcode in your phone.
Girl, it's okay. My phone passcode is the last digit of your social security number.
No, it ain't. Now this might be Mo's last four.
No, it's not.
Mo's not. He's not a citizen.
I was gonna say he ain't got no. What kind of number?
It's definitely yours. The last.
No, that ain't. Those are my last four.
That's why they didn't approve me last week.
That's exactly why. you put in the last four. I'm the wrong four.
I'm fraudulent, girl.
Most of you trainees are.
Guess what they say?
No. Trainees. It's a joke.
You don't have to clear that.
Well, you know.
You don't have to clear that. You're a fag. So you don't. You're that right. You're that close to a trainee.
Oh, you trying to say I'm a fingernail polish away?
That close away?
I'm one nail polish away.
Honey, actually, you do this. Trainee. You transform.
But no, all jokes aside, let me get to this audio. But no, I want us to talk about it first. So, G, you said, you do think that LL is like a pioneer for many reasons. But Mo, you challenged it.
I'm just saying he's not the GOAT.
Yes, Mo, I'm with you.
He's not the GOAT.
I'm with you.
I can't say he's the GOAT. I can say he has an important role in hip hop, yes. But the GOAT is that's a stretch.
But like G said, Def Jam was built on his back, and the fact that you're saying GOAT,
what about Craig Mack?
Who? Craig Mack barely got flavor in your ear out.
And guess who was on that?
LL.
That was the remix.
But he was on it.
But
and the fact that you're saying GOAT, LL coined that word, that acronym, greatest of all time. He's
just because you coin something don't mean you the GOAT.
Well, what I'm saying is, okay, well, we got to listen to what he's saying. But he was the first. He opened the door for a lot of.
You could be a pioneer. You could be the pioneer.
It ain't no different than this trainee sitting beside me talking about she didn't open up the doors for all these OnlyFans children.
I did though. Excuse me.
Well, it's the same thing with LL.
Excuse me, I did though.
Okay, and so did LL.
And I'm a porno girl that motherfucker stepped into mainstream hard with my big dinosaur foot.
Correct.
Stepped in the mainstream and tell the girls this is how you do it.
Correct. The OnlyFans girls are eating because of you.
Correct.
And so there are a lot of hip hop artists that are eating because of LL.
That is correct.
He was the one that introduced us to branding. That whole FUBU shit when he had that commercial with the Gap, but he was in the commercial with a FUBU hat on or t-shirt or whatever the fuck it was.
Okay, so then
he promoted FUBU in the Gap commercial because them crackers didn't know what it was.
Okay, listen. What considers you the GOAT? Let's what stats or what opinions?
Queen Latifah. Somebody wrote in the comment, Queen Latifah is the GOAT.
But I'm saying, like, what makes you the GOAT? Like, what criteria makes you the GOAT?
Okay, well,
Album sales. Okay.
transcending from where. Hold on, what makes you the GOAT?
Yeah, what makes you the GOAT? Like, what criteria? What criteria?
Here's the criteria.
The criteria.
Criteria that makes you the GOAT is transcending from where you began, and opening up spaces so that others can also transcend from their location.
And he did that.
Okay, so
and he did that. He even.
But is that the only thing? Because
no.
because I will also want to put in. I would also want to put in your lyrics. If we're talking about rapping, I would also like to say your lyrics, the type of music you make, how you. He
was the reason that hip hop artists started.
Sell.
He was the reason that hip hop artists started making their songs, joining their songs with R&B.
I don't want to
making them love songs.
I don't want to interrupt you, Craig.
Go ahead.
But may I pee?
Go ahead. Oh, you got to pee.
Yes, it's the.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I need a girl.
Right.
But I wouldn't say he had the best.
It's not about him having the best. He opened the door.
But when you say you're the GOAT, that means you're saying you're the best.
No,
you saying you're the GOAT is you saying you're the best.
What I'm saying is he gave the vision to a lot of these hip hop artists. They weren't even putting hook girls on hooks in hip hop songs
because
they weren't even writing about love. He did that shit with I Need Love, but then he also did I'm Bad and all that other shit too.
I'm not
he seamlessly left from hip hop and went into acting.
But I'm not disagreeing with you about his talent. I'm not disagreeing about what he's done. I'm saying when you say somebody is the GOAT, that means you're saying that he's basically better than everybody else.
No, what I'm saying is he's a visionary. That's what I mean.
I can agree with that.
He's a visionary.
I can agree with that.
In the sense that, and I'm not saying that he lined all of this stuff up and he knew all of this stuff was going to happen. Maybe he walked into it and figured it out as he was going. But what I'm saying to you is he not created, but he started doing brand deals before any of these other artists were doing it.
Okay,
the Kango.
Because you say he's the GOAT.
Niggas was wearing Kangos because he was wearing it.
Okay, but you saying that means you're saying that he's better than Biggie.
No,
he's
that's
better
not what I'm saying.
No, because we're talking about GOAT.
No,
because if we're talking about GOAT, I will say Biggie is a GOAT. I will say Tupac.
Okay, no, we talk. Okay, hold on now, because we get confused because I'm with you when you write. Now we're not talking about who? Yes.
Oh, Biggie, man.
Yes. Okay, this is okay. Hold on. Let me clarify.
Go ahead.
Let me clarify. I do. Yes, I do. All I dealt with was street niggas. Well, please listen to me, okay? We're not talking about lyrically. I think
exactly.
I think where it's stopping you, where you're running into a wall, sweetie.
What's he doing?
Running into a wall. Is lyrically. You're thinking about lyrically.
Right.
I'm talking about standing. I'm talking about transcending from where you began. And transcending from where you began, and also making spaces for people to also listen, bitch. I posted a picture yesterday that got 2.2 million views on it with me squatting down. And me saying I'm third. That picture on Twitter has 2.2 million views on that. Right? And I said I was 30. I was a man's wallet's worst nightmare, bitch, and I regretted nothing. There are many girls out there that are more beautiful than me, more passable than me, have bigger cocks than I do, but they have not made the impact that I made. And the door is open for them to do that. It's open for them to do that.
Right.
So there are bitches that are better than me, more beautiful than me, fine, and all of the things that have not made that impact yet but the door is open for them to do it.
But I will also say this: if you're going to say impact, I will say Biggie had a bigger impact than LL Cool J. Why? No, because why? If you go to people and you ask them, "Who's your favorite rapper?"
But that doesn't mean that he had a bigger impact. And I'm not here to say whether or not, because I love Biggie
but
too.
I'm saying that if people are saying that people like NWA are the reason why they got into rap. People like Biggie are the reason why they got into rap. People like Tupac are the reason. That means they had a bigger impact on those artists than, because how How many rappers have you heard say LL Cool J is the reason I got into rap?
Right, but what I'm saying to you is we're talking about influence now. We're talking about, first of all, Biggie didn't live long enough to have the kind of impact that LL did.
But the fact
and
that what he did in that
but he didn't do as much as LL. Now lyrically, he may have the culture on lock. But when I'm talking about becoming commercial and being able to get into film and television and move into other mediums, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I'll agree with you. So if you're saying that, if you want to say that he's one of the GOAT triple threats or more,
absolutely,
I can agree with that.
But again, it boils down to
but we're just talking about rap.
Like when you and I first absorbed what was said, we were thinking lyrically,
right?
You and I both. Because I was like, wait a minute, who told you that? But when you do think about a person transcending from where they began,
yes.
That's what it's about, like transcending from where it began, and still having longevity.
Yes, because he's still working,
still having longevity over times and times and times. That is a GOAT. That is a GOAT.
Mm-hmm. So he was on the podcast and he was talking about that, and he kept prefacing, "I'm not trying to toot my own horn," and it just made me think about us as a people. I was going to play a little piece of it, but it's not important at this point. But I think what happens with us as Black people, and a lot of times you get it in the comments, and I sometimes will get it in the comments, when you celebrate yourself, sometimes people perceive it as being you're bragging or you're being cocky. But I think that as a culture, we're sometimes raised to not toot our own horn or not brag because it comes off the wrong way. But we have to learn how to celebrate ourselves too. There's a fine line between bragging and celebrating, but I think we have to celebrate ourselves.
Like Craig, they always tell you to be humble. Don't forget where you come from.
Right.
I could never forget where I come from. I look at it daily.
Absolutely.
So I could never forget where I come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you go through shit like that. I definitely go through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bitch out there, but right now, windmill into the sky by what I ain't doing.
Yeah.
How many girls did this before me and how this and the other. It's not about that.
Yes.
It's about, somebody just wrote in the comment, Tracy Lords I'm a transsexual. A Black one. I'm a Black transgender woman. You could put Tracy Lords and and what's the other, what's not Pamela Anderson? She wasn't born. What's the other girl? Jenna Jameson. You can put, those are white women.
Mm-hmm.
I am a black transsexual bitch that's Banji.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you start trying to add it up and label it up, it ain't no. Laverne didn't come from being infamous for being
right in the sex world or porn.
But Laverne is definitely a GOAT.
Yeah.
From where she
for her lane
and what she carved for the girls to
correct.
She carved footprints for me to walk in.
Correct. Same thing with Janet's mom.
Janet.
Yeah. I said Janet. Yeah. But I remember being a kid, and I remember my dad saying, "Well, don't say too much about it." We have to learn how to celebrate and be proud of our accomplishments. Whether you got a raise at your job or you bought your first home or whatever it is, like sometimes we have to celebrate ourselves and not be afraid to celebrate. And when you're around people that can't appreciate you celebrating yourself, that's the wrong crowd.
Oh, and can I just say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm comparing, and not to you guys, but just people out there, if I'm comparing like rappers from different eras together, well, if we're saying GOAT, that's an acronym, right? Mm-hmm. The acronym means greatest of all time. So if we're talking about greatest of all time, then we're talking about ever.
From a holistic view, though, not just lyrically.
No, but yeah, you're right. But I didn't put in being an actor, because if we're just talking about greatest of all time when it comes to rap, I can't say he's the greatest all time.
But rapper. He wasn't talking about just rap. Let me play this a little.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's not just talking about the rap, then yeah. Because if he's just talking about, if he's not talking about that, I agree.
But I really mean this. I think one day people are going to wake up and realize that LL Cool J is the most important rapper that ever existed. I truly believe one day people are going to say that. They're going to say, yo, they're going to look and they're going to say, wow, when it comes to the jewelry, this is the guy who introduced all the diamond and the ice and the champagne. Mm. They're going to say when it comes to the love songs, this is the guy who introduces the love songs and all the love shit. When it comes to the bad boy vibe, they're going to realize, oh, this is the guy who introduced all the rebellious bad boy vibes before it was done. When it comes to the GOAT terminology, they're going to say, yo, this is the guy who came up with the GOAT stuff. They're going to say, when it comes to Def Jam, wow, this is the first artist that was on Def Jam. They're going to say, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it comes to the solo artist, going to say, wow, this is the first solo artist to take it all the way around the world. Like, I mean, I could go on and on.
So again, he wasn't, and he talks more and more about it, but he wasn't just talking about lyrically. All I'm going to say is I love Biggie, love Tupac. Like, I'm a hip hop fanatic.
Connoisseur.
Correct. But if I had to choose between LL's career and Biggie's, I'm choosing LL's.
Well, he's still here.
Well, right.
I hate to break it to you.
Right.
Biggie's gone. And Puffy did it, but Biggie's gone.
Right.
Lasted so long, coming from gangster rap, coming from the West Coast, and then transcending the movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
I think so. I think he's a GOAT.
For sure.
I think LL is a GOAT. I think Little Kim is a GOAT.
But like you and I were talking the other day, Luther Campbell
is the GOAT,
because nobody was doing that kind of hip hop.
If it was not for motherfucking
nobody was doing that.
Dade County,
nobody was doing what he was doing.
Pop that pussy.
2 Live Crew made open the doors for all of this shit. Yes. Dolores C. Tucker and all them people. Dionne Warwick.
So basically saying everybody's basically a GOAT.
No,
because my point is, we can say people are icons, we can say people are legends, but there can only be, when you say greatest of all time, that means there's one person that stands above the rest. That's what greatest of all
Luke
time
stands above the rest when it comes to that type of hip hop. He is the reason that they started putting the parental advisory on music.
Yes.
He is the reason. Their music is the reason.
Yes.
That was not happening prior to them.
And he is the reason why I'm a transsexual.
And she DM'd that man and told him that on
I
Instagram.
did. He is the reason why that I am a transgender woman.
Right.
Because all those nasty, filthy things that those men were talking about doing, I needed it done to me. Do it to me.
Yes, indeed.
How hard like a rock when you make that pussy pop?
Baby. That shit was everywhere.
But a lot of people try to use that terminology for themselves, but a lot of them didn't live up to it. LL lived up to it. Ice Cube lived up to it. It's only a few. Queen Latifah.
GOAT. GOAT.
And she went from the dashikis all the way up to
But you see that the thing is that you guys are okay. So if we're talking about career, I'm not disagreeing, but we're just talking
in the
about
space of saying like Brandy is the voice.
You said what?
I mean, is the vocal Bible.
That's what y'all say. That's what y'all say. Because it's just like us going in, if we go into singing, who's the go to singing?
Mariah.
Okay. And some people say Brandy.
You had to bring Brandy.
Some people say Brandy too.
It ain't enough that her daughter Sarah had already
gathered me.
Over them comments that day.
But let's be clear. She is a GOAT.
She is a GOAT.
And
whether you like her voice or not, she is the GOAT. She had a doll. She was the Black Cinderella. She had her own television show, Moesha. She was in movies. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Isn't that what it was? I still know what you did last summer. Like she was everywhere. Platinum albums.
Somebody said not Whitney. Yes, Whitney is definitely Whitney is the GOAT. But bitch, we talking about
absolutely.
Let's
no, you see what you just did though? That's my point. There are levels. There are levels. In your eyes, nobody surpasses Whitney.
And
vocally.
And that's what we're talking about. Vocally.
As a singer.
But Mariah, she can't fuck with Mariah with that pen because Whitney didn't write.
And
Mariah did.
But it was also Mariah's white skin.
If we're just talking about singing,
that helped.
If we're talking about writing, yes. We're just talking about. I said singing, just singing.
But even
when you go for singing.
But even when you say singing, my thing is
for singing.
So if we're saying, so you're saying Whitney is the GOAT
for me for singing,
right? And that's all I'm gonna say. It's still subjective.
but if when you say GOAT as far as overall, we have to give it to Mariah.
Well, then we're not talking about singing. We're talking about her singing. We're talking about her writing. We're talking about her being able to.
But this is what we were saying about LL Cool J too.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Same thing about Beyonce. Beyonce, I would say as an artist, she may be the GOAT. It might be between her and Michael Jackson.
I feel that
the GOAT as an artist, because why? They've done every single thing. Music,
I can agree with that. But I don't think that Beyonce is in the same atmosphere as a Mariah and Whitney. I think she's a bigger star. I think, because I think that Whitney can't do what Beyonce did in terms of writing.
You're right.
Mariah writes, but Mariah can't dance.
Right.
Beyonce can dance. So that's what I'm saying. I think.
But this is why we put her in a Michael Jackson.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So I think
as
she
an overall artist, Beyonce is
her work ethic.
Right.
All of it.
She's a GOAT.
This is why we put her in Michael Jackson. And somebody said this to me the other day, like, well, why don't y'all put her with Janet? And I was like,
I mean, I guess technically
they saying because someone said Janet can do all three.
I guess technically Janet could be up there, but I don't really feel like Janet is a singer. Oh.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
I don't mean to offend Janet.
Why would you open the door for that for me?
People are agreeing with. People are agreeing.
I don't mean to offend the Janet people, but I'm just saying. And Janet makes great music. I love Janet, but she's not a vocalist. Is what I'm saying. That's what I think makes it different.
I just want to hold you. See how you still having a full conversation? I was thinking,
right, and that's how it is with her.
I just want to hold you.
She's just like, whispering and stuff.
Anytime,
right.
any place, you got to.
Like they are.
All-time entertainment.
Yes. They are. And they're the kind of entertainers.
Artists. They're artists.
And they're the kind of
entertainers.
They're
little artists.
Right. They're artists. But they're the kind that they got people fainting.
Right.
They got people passing out and shit. You understand?
At one point, they thought Michael Jackson was Jesus.
Who's that giving that nasty fruit? Nasty boy. Who's that wearing those nasty clothes? Nasty boy.
And that is the only time her voice went above 30 decibels. That's the only time.
But y'all can't do too much on Janet. She had some hits though. Janet has some hits.
No, we're not taking away her.
For the baby. Sing for the baby.
Janet has some hits.
We ain't taking away no hits now. We ain't taking away no hits. Because Kaya has hits, bitch. But we said the GOAT.
Right.
Hits that stick like grit.
Janet had some.
Janet got hits.
She do.
It's just the vocal y'all doubt.
Right.
I ain't doubting it.
That's what takes
it.
That's what takes the T off of the GOAT. It's the GOAT.
I have to remember Craig's style. Like you see through.
Yes.
I thought you was sweating. He be taking his shot. No, I thought Craig was sweating. He be taking his shot. I thought Craig was sweating.
Not yet.
I thought Craig was sweating.
Hold it.
No, Madison said not yet.
Not yet.
He said you look wet. No, I'm just saying he was like he was sweating. But then I had to remember
Not
that's
yet.
Craig's style. He like his style. He like him see-through.
Not yet, Reverend.
He
Not
like his clothes see-through.
not yet, Reverend Mother. The Bene Gesserit will return.
Attack.
We're gonna come back to you.
Yeah. We will be using the weirding way.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh my gosh. Girl, so we kind of moved a little bit away from the whole Trump thing, but I did want to kind of circle back real quick because all these people who were like so anxious and excited about him being in office. There's a black lady that I saw on TikTok, and she was going on about her food stamps. And she was just talking about, I'm the food stamp queen and this, that. I think she get like $3,000 a month.
Oh,
in food stamps. Go ahead, play it, Mo.
Yeah,
We'll talk.
you heard it right here. Yes, this is me. This is a 3K, 3,000 EBT queen. 7 kids, 7 different baby daddies. So what? I get 3,000 in food stamps. Yes, I love it over here. I will not give up this lifestyle. I love it. You hear me? Yes. And yes, I do have a full-time job. Yes, I do. Yes, I have a full-time job, and I take care of my kids. They are well taken care of. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing, but you heard it right here. This is me, EBT queen. Call me the EBT queen right now. And my son got something to say. Yes, I had him at age 14, got pregnant at 13. Here it is right here.
Hey y'all heard it from the queen that's the EBT. You heard it from her. This is my mother, and she get the stamps like she told y'all she get them. So stay tuned. She got a lot in store for y'all who are out there hating on her baby daddies that got all these 7 kids. Don't even worry about how much kids she got, because at the end of the day they're all well taken care of, and that food stamps gonna eat y'all all up. So.
Period. Y'all heard it right there. Yes. Stay tuned for story time, baby, because guess what? I love my 7 baby daddies. That child support. Yeah. Eating them up. Eating them up, baby. We are eating. Eating. You hear me?
now I need to find out where my niece is located,
Because that's definitely a faggy.
because that is that's our niece,
For sure.
and we're gonna have to go gather her because they're gonna gather the mom.
They really are.
Sis, I want to tell you this because I know somebody's gonna send you this video because we're fags and you have a daughter, son, and
Daughter.
and
Bro, he was giving Shamar. I thought he looked like they related to Shamar.
and I just want to let you know that, girl, the worst thing that you could have ever done was mount TikTok. Because if they're not watching anything else,
They watch it.
they're watching TikTok because they're planning on getting rid of TikTok and your food stamp benefits at the same time.
And there's a bitch in your life that probably took a shot of that video and sent it to your caseworker.
Yes, girl, you don't get on here and do that, girl. Like, I mean, listen, we're in a country where I feel like black folks get it all. This is the way I feel. Because they ain't giving us shit any motherfucking way. So black folks get it all. But you don't mount TikTok, the place that they're watching, to tell them that you're gathering all the goods and you have a full-time niece. You can't have no full-time job and tell the people you get $3,000 a month for food stamp, girl. Me and Craig pay taxes on this stuff that we do, girl. You get 25 cents from both of us.
And I want my quarterback.
Yeah. And it's just like, girl, you cannot do that. Niece, you can't delete it because it's on our show. We're not deleting it.
And we're not deleting it.
And it's just like, girl, it's everywhere. And it's just like,
I don't think so many people think about what they post on social media.
like, niece, that's like posting your address. Like, that's like, you doxed yourself.
Correct.
Because somebody that only getting $3 worth of food stamp is mad that you're getting $3,000 worth of food stamp. And they're going to hit your caseworker.
They really are. That was the craziest shit I have seen in a very long time.
Girl, they could take screenshots of your background and find out where you live.
You think they can?
The curtains that are in your window or the shirt on my niece's back can be screenshot and find that they only sell it in that area.
Someone goes to school with your daughter, if she still goes to school.
Now I'm not coming down hard on you because I feel like get it and get it all. But I'm just at you for, excuse me, hold on.
Oh, you waiting for us to hold this woman accountable?
What did she do?
G said to us earlier that we never hold women accountable.
Well, what she did wrong was come forth on this internet and tell those people that she gets $3,000 a month. She has 7 baby daddies, and she gets child support from all of them. That's what she did wrong.
And she got a job.
And she has a job.
So she triple dipping. Food stamps, a baby, child support, and work.
But yet still you have senior citizens that can't even get $100 worth of food.
That is correct.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That's my issue. You have people who are less fortunate only getting $30.
That's true.
That is true.
And she online. Please, somebody call
Well,
me her caseworker.
well, listen, it's going to happen. Trust someone's going to do it. That may happen too. That's why I'm just trying to figure out the concern for my niece.
You know, because my sister went to jail for food stamp fraud.
What about the food stamp fraud, girl?
Right.
What about the food stamp fraud? She has a full-time job like niece. Well, I mean, it's a brag, but here's the thing. The 6 men that came in that house and saw 5 other men's children there, you didn't wear rubber? Let me pee.
Right.
Y'all men make the decision.
Nah, but okay, no, because if we're gonna do that,
Right.
So how do y'all feel about when it's the other way around though?
When it's a man that has 7 different baby mamas,
And you still step your behind inside of his house and pop out another.
that's just as foolish.
Okay, that's all he's trying to say. That's all G trying to say is that you should have the same energy.
It's just as foolish. And while we're here in this space, December 1st was World AIDS Day. We weren't here to do the show, but I want you all to be aware that December 1st is World AIDS Day. Protect yourself, know your status. There is a new vaccine that they're marketing now. They're saying that there's a vaccine that has been successful for women. You get a shot twice a year, and it's been successful in keeping women HIV negative. Now, gays, I said women. Women.
Wait a minute, I missed something, bitch. Don't delete me, because I want to know.
No, because I was going to ask you too.
Okay, yeah. Wait a minute, you said 2, and then like I don't fall under women category.
No, boy, that's what I was going to ask. So,
Let me gather you up.
no, come on over here. Because see,
Let me gather you up real
yeah,
quick.
because I was going to ask you, because communication is our partner, Claire is our friend. So put that back up there, Mo.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying that there's a vaccine, intravenous, it's administered intravenously twice a year, and it's been 100% successful in keeping women from seroconverting. So you're a woman.
You said seroconverting?
Yeah, going from negative to positive.
Oh, you mean the sweet?
Yeah, so that you don't get swept up. So again, it's 100% effective.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to get an injection twice a year, right? So it's only been proven to be successful for women. So I was saying to the Phaggies that, this isn't, 100% for you. You're a trainee. So you're a woman.
By gender.
Right.
But
I wonder how it would work on you.
it wouldn't. Because I'm a male by birth.
See how we had this teachable moment?
I'm a male by birth.
Right.
I'm a woman by gender.
Right. Correct.
I did not know that.
I don't know. It didn't say which phone.
Well, here's the thing. Here. What'd you say? Somebody said her hair is a mess. We know.
What she said? Somebody said what?
Her hair is a mess. We know.
No, you don't.
Is
think
it
they
my
were talking
hair?
about? I think they were talking about her.
Oh, they're talking about the girl in the video.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought y'all was reading me because I was like, we know.
No, they're talking about the girl in the
Bitch,
video.
this is one of my nappiest throw-ons. Bitch, I pulled this shit from up under the table and pulled this bitch right off.
No, they were talking about girl in the
Yeah, they
video.
talk about the girl in the
Oh,
video.
I was
not
just saying, I
you.
thought it was reading me because I was like, I pulled this bitch from under the table, bitch. I didn't feel well today.
Somebody said, "Honey, where we need to go get it?" Listen. And I think that this is an amazing breakthrough.
Yeah.
I do.
They didn't say.
They didn't say what it was,
said
what it
that
was called yet.
Yeah, they just said that it was a vaccine. They didn't say what. It
My only thought though is, and I think that's definitely needed, but my only thought is like, what's the long-term effects of getting like
Craig, live today, die tomorrow.
How about if you do? How about if that's exactly what happens?
Well, then live today and
Well,
die tomorrow.
Because I'm just thinking if you getting a shot
today,
twice a year,
die tomorrow.
Literally die tomorrow.
and you getting it for 10 years,
Really?
like okay, don't have women all of a sudden have breast cancer or some other shit.
is HIV.
They won't get swept out.
They won't get swept up.
But you can live with it now though.
Yeah.
So if you,
but you could live with it though.
But if you say, so if you're telling me that the
right,
the shot,
but if you get it, you can live with it.
You can.
Yeah.
But still, if you can prevent yourself from getting it.
Why exactly?
But if it kills you a year later, what's the point?
Well, how's it going to keep? What?
You're talking about the injection.
Yeah, we're talking about side effects. We're just talking about side effects.
Well, listen. I've watched commercials so many times about the things that they do for people that have arthritis and asthma. They tell you all the side effects. I'm like, bitch, you might as well just live with the asthma. Right. Yeah.
Right. No. Go to you. I think that I do believe that there are other ways to get rid of sicknesses. I don't think everything is.
So you mean to go to the witch doctors in the woods? You can do that.
I didn't say go to the witch doctors in the woods.
You can do that.
I didn't say go to the witch.
But listen, the Bible says,
because even when you think about high blood pressure,
faith without works is dead.
You're right. You're right. But I didn't say go to the woods.
Now you can have faith and you go to the witch doctor, but you also better go over there to your pharmaceutical company and swallow you a tablet.
I take that
and let the witch doctor get the rest of that, get the spiritual demon off you.
Because when you think about like high blood pressure, like there are long-term effects from that. Like it can cause kidney damage.
Craig, how long do you think that we're going to be in our bodies?
You all or me?
Right.
Because I plan on outliving everybody in here.
You do? See you at the crossroads so you can be on
Bum, 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 bum.
See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely.
I'm not a witch doctor.
See you at the motherfucking crossroads, bitch, so you won't be lonely.
Oh my God.
That's just my thing. Maddie, that's just my thing. If something says, oh, we about to cure your all the panic attacks you got, but every time you go to the bathroom, you shit in blood. I don't want that.
Well, listen, but you gotta read. Listen, when I watch those commercials that come on about all that stuff, like all that Minjora,
right,
girl, all the things, your heart may explode, but bitch, you'll be 14 pounds.
Right. Even like with those Ozempic, like they're talking about like you can get like a small piercing or whatever.
Yes, we ready to eat, mama.
And your colon.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't say I don't believe in science, but they tell you on the commercial, like you said, they tell you the side effects.
Well, they said, but
they say it real fast.
But no, them bitches be running them. I be sitting there saying, God damn. I remember one time this boy stuck in my meat.
He was sucking it like a straw.
Bitch, he was down there sucking my meat, bitch, eating that meat up, bro. And bitch, the motherfucking Calvanuva commercial came on.
That's always when that shit.
Girl, that boy's down there sucking my meat so good, girl.
Was he listening to the commercial?
And we fell out laughing. The Calvanuva commercial came on, and bitch, we fell out. I mean, fell back laughing.
Tell the people what Calvanuva is.
Honey, it's the twice a year.
Yeah, it's the male version.
It's the twice a year, the Calvanuva. It keeps you from hey, skin potion. It keeps the it's for the sweet.
Hey, skin potion, Ray Anthony.
It's for the sweet.
Yeah.
It keeps the sweep down.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was me, bitch. I was standing up, bitch, and the commercial came on, and the black lady was there smiling about
right.
She take her Calvanuva twice once every I don't know
how does every 6 months?
Was once every 6. So whatever. So and the boy just eating. I'm like, I'm over there. We looked over there at the TV at the same time and fell out.
That is too.
I was like, girl, so my cock in your mouth make you feel like, bitch, I'm sucking this trainee meat.
Oh God.
And she may have a poison bowl. Remember you said
I said that to you.
So, girl, when I tell you we were motherfucking we fell out about it. He got the juice though.
Okay.
The taste is gonna move ya. Got some juicy fruit, bitch. You hear me?
I used to love some juicy
fruit.
Oh,
bitch, the taste is gonna move you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know, that commercial didn't stop the juice.
Sure didn't.
I'm like, baby, it's like motherfucking Everclear.
Not Everclear.
You know that's the strongest gasoline. That's the strongest motherfucking alcohol you can ever Everclear.
Okay.
I still remember taking shots of those.
Gee, I think it's called Calvanuva. I just see you over there looking it up.
No, not that one.
Somebody
They
put
said
it up
every
here.
2 months. They said it's every 2 months.
Oh, okay.
That's what somebody
What, Cavanova?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was watching the commercial, and I wasn't watching the commercial. I was.
The commercial just happened to be on. Yeah, they put the name of it
Oh,
up
we
here.
talking about the.
Oh, he's trying to look up the one for the women.
It was
But
somebody put it
I
up
think
here.
it's Cavanova.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Let me see if I can.
I
find
think that it's Cavanova. That's why they didn't put the name on, but I do think that it's Cavanova.
I'm trying to see if it's Phag's,
Right.
Yeah, he's like y'all gays die. Y'all gays going to die.
That's not what he was.
That's what he said.
That is not what
You
he
got to
was
learn
saying.
to read between the lines.
That's not no.
That's exactly what he said. Y'all
His
supposed to
mind
die.
was just
Y'all supposed to
preoccupied with
die.
something else.
Let me find out about the women and how do we say that? How we help the women? Oh, I'm sorry. What y'all say in the comments?
Here.
Oh, so, some people are saying it's one every 6 months. Some people are saying it's one every 3 months. Maybe there. Do you think there's different types?
Yeah, there are different ones.
There are different ones. So
Because
guess
I have a
maybe-
friend who's positive, and he was telling me that he's moving from a pill, and he's getting an injection. I think it's once a month that he's getting, or every 3 months. Maybe it's every 3 months. Right. So instead of him having to take his
Really?
medication every day,
Because the doctors be like, you can have injection side effects where you break out
in that area.
It's like,
Oh, you see, man. You see,
it just depends. And, you know, they have to keep check on
Your liver and stuff like that, because
And
again,
it goes
side
up.
effects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you don't want your liver and your kidneys and shit shutting down.
because you might as well just start trying to talk to God.
Live today, die tomorrow. That's it.
So let me tell you, my friend Angela called me yesterday and was like, "Hey, Craig, you want to go with me to Home Depot?" I said, "Girl, I don't go to Home Depot. I'm boycotting them, but I'll go with you to Lowe's." My girlfriend loves her dog.
And what happened, bitch? Tell me.
She got the dog with her when she come to the house. We go to the Lowe's. She got the dog in the store. What is with you all with these dogs in these stores?
I just don't get it.
I am sick of it. And black folks, y'all getting about as bad as the white people.
Well, they been bad.
And it's like you got these dogs in these grocery stores. They sniffing all over the produce. See, that's why I wash my shit now. You got to wash your shit. They sniffing all on the stuff. Well, there's a video I came across on TikTok. Isn't it in there, Mo?
Mm-hmm.
I came across this video. This man is videoing this white woman. She's in Sam's Club with her dog in the shopping cart. But before we play the video, I'm just like, what is this about? Like, people are taking their dogs in restaurants. Like, once upon a time, you couldn't even, like years ago, I worked at a restaurant. You couldn't even bring a dog onto the patio. We had an outdoor patio in the restaurant. You couldn't even bring the dog on the patio. They had to sit outside of the restaurant. What is with y'all? Why y'all can't leave these motherfucking dogs at home?
Well,
or leave them in the car?
Dogs are
No, they're not
no,
service dogs.
It's because dogs are considered like family or like children.
I don't give a fuck.
That's
It's
fine.
inconsiderate because there are people who are allergic to dogs, people who are just deathly afraid of dogs. I don't give a damn how small they are. And then now the airlines are moving towards allowing the dogs to be on the plane, bitch.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be in the cage.
No, they'll be able to. There was a woman that had a dog next to me on a plane, and
I'm
but
buying-
she had it in a.
I'm buying
She
two
had
seats.
it in a kennel. She had it in a kennel.
It's ridiculous.
I'm buying 2 seats.
But it's like, leave them home. Like, listen, there's a boot camp that I went to. This was when it was still warm. The class was packed, but it was outdoors, right? So it was broken up into circuits. So one section we were doing like stairs, and then there was another section that was doing like burpees. There was another section that was doing something else, right? And so then we had to rotate, and they would blow the whistle and let you know when you move to the next section. A black girl, she had this big ass dog on the leash. She had the leash wrapped around her wrist. She running from circuit to circuit. I'm sitting there looking at her. I was so agitated. I'm looking at her like, you need to work out by yourself. And I was so frustrated that the people who were running the class didn't say to her, sis, you can't have the dog. Because people were trying to jump all around the dog because here she is with the leash and the dog in the way. I was just like, y'all that damn attached, emotionally attached.
Yeah, people are really emotionally attached.
Well, leave
to
them.
their
Y'all
pets.
have no friends.
I mean,
Leave them home.
Some people prefer pets to actual human beings.
Yeah, well, good luck and good night. You need to work out by yourself. This was not at a gym. It was outside at a park. But it was too crowded because the class was full, and they broke us up into like maybe 15 people in this group, 15 in that. And here she is with this dog all in the way. But my thing is, everybody wanted to claim that their dog is an emotional support. All of these dogs are not emotional support dogs. Mo, roll the video, please.
Baby, they tearing the comments up.
I know they are.
Here we go.
Y'all look at this shit. People just bring their damn dogs into the store. They don't look like no damn circus animal. You look at it, just barking and shit. Don't be, next time, take that damn dog outside and leave it in the damn car, leave it at home. That ain't no damn service animal. Why you got that damn dog in the store? I don't give a damn. Why you got that dog in the store?
And this is the same basket that you're gonna put your groceries in?
Well, technically, they're supposed to, when you take your dog into grocery store, they have to be service dogs.
Not no more.
That wasn't no service dog.
That's not a service, because that's not a service
dog.
dog.
But I'm saying though, the people at the
Right.
manager's supposed to stand 10 toes down. Hey, if that's not a service dog, and y'all don't have the certification, because dogs like that make noise, shit, piss, all that inside them stores and stuff, those dogs are not supposed to be in those.
No.
Service dogs are just what they are, service dog. They don't make no noise.
Exactly. They're not barking.
They're not barking. They're not pissing and shit. They're just there.
My thing is this. Bitch, if you ain't blind, the fuck?
Bitch, where we was at that dog? Gee, was we together when that dog, it was a big ass, like a Great Dane, and the dog in New York, that dog shit it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The dog walk. I was like, oh my God. Oh God. And I just knew by the dog's body language that he was finna shit.
I mean, they got these dogs in restaurants. Like Atlanta has a lot of restaurants with patios, and y'all have just lost your goddamn minds. Y'all just bring these dogs on these patios. They coming all over to people's tables and shit. Bitch, I'm telling you now, if one of your dogs come over to my goddamn table, sniffing around my goddamn food.
Great. They listen, they only go to places where they eat meat.
No, they be at the other places too. And I can't stand them nasty ass little water containers that they be slurping and shit, water and shit all around. Get that shit from over here. That shit is disgusting.
So, Craig, basically what you're saying is just you don't want no dogs nowhere near you.
At all. Not in the public.
What say y'all in the comment section?
That's disgusting.
What y'all say in the comment section?
They want to see that video again.
Yeah, they've been.
That dog said, bitch, get the back up, bitch.
Honey, that dog was ready.
That dog was reading. Get your motherfucking ass back over here.
He said, no, he was really saying,
bitch, we in here. Bitch, you don't see my mama buying this shit. Bitch, get the fuck from around here.
And she had the nerve to put like a little a towel in the. You saw that?
Nah, I did see her Bank of America card.
I saw it too. She had to turn the right way though, because
she better walk. Because one of the
faggots would have got that number.
Would have peeled her card back.
Bitch would have paused that video.
And got all her nipples off of that girl.
Bitch, they would have been ordering shit in Nova Scotia.
Bitch, Nova Scotia, bitch, and they'd have been ordering dog food, bitch.
To make them think that it was her shit.
Think it was her. Girl, let's play it again.
Play it again, Mo.
Y'all look at this shit. People just bring their damn dogs into the store. They don't look like no damn circus animal. You look at it, just barking and shit. Don't be, next time, take that damn dog outside and leave it in the damn car, leave it at home. That ain't no damn service animal. Why you got that damn dog in the store? I don't give a damn. Why you got that dog in the store?
And had the nerve to try to cover the dog's mouth.
Like, they saying, hush up. Hush up.
Right. Yeah, that shit ate me up.
Baby, what's that? This Craig? What that is, Craig? My mama made some turkey chili.
Father God, we thank you for the food we're about to receive. Let it be for the nourishment of our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
See how I jumped in with that?
I saw that.
Word for word.
Bro, that's the spirit all over.
Word for word. There's a lot of things all over me. Sometimes it ain't the spirit.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
She said, let her know if y'all want some pie. Miss Mary, I hope this ain't my cornbread. No, it's not. She said that.
How you
just talking to? What? That's crazy.
What do you mean his cornbread?
Oh, I got my own pan up there.
She do. She taking his own pan.
I just cut into it. It's not ready yet.
They don't feed him right at the other house.
You may be the Beyonce. I'm the child.
Girl, I'm not even touching that.
You dug your hand I'm the child. I'm the child. Miss Mary, you dig your hand in my cornbread. The child of the Most High. Excuse me.
Mm-mm. It's gonna be good though, G. We're gonna work through our lunch break.
Greg, you know I haven't been cutting you off and
You've gotten better.
Letting you finish full sentences and just run the show.
I don't mind sharing though.
I'm quiet today. Now put her to me for now.
It's good.
You're not eating what I'm eating.
I was gonna tell you, I think yours is different.
What you eating?
That's that vegan chorizo.
Oh yeah.
And potatoes.
She might hit us
Greg,
up
she
over
be
here.
making you food and stuff like that, girl. She would listen. My mama would go and make a vegan dinner.
But it's good though.
Miss Mary loves me.
You do.
And I love Miss Mary.
You do.
Yes.
Come take it to the stove. See?
You be Instacarting.
Miss Mary want to go inside the stove.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Well, come get her. Why she making you pans of cornbread? Come get her. She making you pans of cornbread. Oh, now he quiet. Now he ain't got nothing to say.
That's how men do. They use you up.
I'm mad y'all ain't have a lot to say about the girl.
Oh, you read my mind. I was about to come back to that. G was trying to attack us upstairs before we started the show. He said that we never hold black women accountable the way that we hold black men. And I disagree. I do. What do you mean we don't hold them?
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo.
We're listening.
Thank you, Mo.
We don't hold them accountable in terms of what?
Anything that they do.
Okay, like what?
Anything. It always come back to it always come back to being our fault.
Yeah.
It always, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it always come back to being our fault. And that's just the truth. Y'all not gonna like it, but that's the truth. I mean,
I think it depends on what we're talking about.
And the way I can't even believe
I
can't even believe y'all saying y'all because the way they say I don't like black women.
No, perfect example. There was an episode that we did where the woman came into this man's house, burned him, his girlfriend, and his child. Y'all still found a way to put it on that man's.
Was I here?
Yes. Y'all was saying, well, maybe he did this, maybe he did that. And I'm like,
He lied.
yeah, maybe he lied, maybe he cheated. And I'm like, it doesn't say that.
Murder, answer that for mama.
Hello, Miss Mary.
I do. Is it warm? I would like a nice warm piece.
They said yes, ma'am. Well, I mean, Maddie.
I want a piece of both, please.
Greg wants both. Maddie wants both. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
See, this is how you know when the cooking be good. You see that bay leaf in there?
Baby.
This is how when you know your food be seasoning. You see that bay leaf in there?
Well, G.
They told me enough on the voting until they got the numbers back.
Hold on.
They had to go, hey, they wait till they got to Chicago. Hey, thank you, black man.
Hold on.
Thank you, black women.
We didn't think that one of y'all
At all.
I mean, I got a record, so you know.
Okay, that's the only reason.
Joe, I'm still waiting on my part.
Just in case you didn't hear G said we didn't even give black men credit for voting until we got to Chicago, and then we thanked everybody in the audience. The truth is, and I know I sat my ass right here and said this, of the black men who voted, the majority of them did vote for Kamala. But what I did have a problem with was there weren't enough of us who were registered to vote, period, who didn't even engage themselves in the political process. So I was talking about ratio. By ratio, the black men who voted, they showed up and they performed. But there were too many of you who didn't even register. There were too many of you who registered and didn't even go down there to vote. His cornbread is the answer.
That cornbread is fire.
That cornbread the answer.
That cornbread
is
fire.
good. Bitch.
It's like, is it garlic?
No, it's corn.
No, but I'm saying, is there like garlic spread on it?
Baby.
I think it's like a buttermilk.
That cornbread is the tea.
It is. I thought it was like a garlic butter or something on it. But it's good, especially when you eat it with the chili and the rice.
One of my friends in California sent me a
Go back, Craig, because he want to.
Oh, right. But we do. I believe that we hold black women accountable.
Not enough. And that's the problem.
What do you mean, not enough?
He's basically saying like, he's basically saying like, the energy isn't the same. The way that you guys, I'm going to put it in nice terms. Criticize black men is far different from other, our counterparts.
I think we do criticize black women and black men.
Why bitches mad with me?
Right.
Niggas asking me why white women better than why white women treat black men better than motherfucking black women.
Who asked you that? Who asked you that?
G asked you that?
Who asked you that? Because that wasn't the question.
Ooh, this face.
The problem is black men don't like to be held accountable.
Y'all hold the world holds black men accountable all the time.
But you don't like to acknowledge it.
It's
you
nothing
don't like
about
to acknowledge
it. That's not true.
Let me tell you something.
Because perfect example, when y'all say black men, there aren't enough black men that have good jobs or making enough money or whatever. What do you think men out here trying to do? Make more money? Why? Because they're trying to they're going to what you guys are saying. The reason why black men are, and I'm gonna say this, y'all might not like it, but I'm gonna say this. You guys always make it seem like men aren't smart, men aren't this, men aren't that.
We didn't say that.
No, I'm not talking about y'all.
No.
I'm talking about
jab me.
I'm talking about in general.
Oh,
I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I wasn't even talking about you. I'm talking about in general. Majority of people don't look at black men as being all that bright.
Let me say,
and the fact is, even when black men bring up grievances or anything that they might disagree with our counterparts with, we get chastised, we get abused, we get insulted, and where's the equal playing field? You guys say it all the time, but it only time that you really take up is if it goes with what you're trying to, with the information that you're trying to bring up. But any other time, it's like we're just getting the back end of everything. And I'm not even going to lie to you, because I'll sit here, and that's why sometimes I'm just quiet, because it's like, yeah, that's why I just, because
and if they knew half the shit you said to me, they would fry your ass too.
but see,
because you can't. It's like we can't even have an opinion without being looked at as not being men. We have, you see, perfect example. If I'm speaking how a lot of people feel, all you get is quiet, Mo, hush, Mo. You don't know what you're talking about. This, that, and so that's the point I'm trying to bring up. That's the point.
But the thing is, here's the thing with a lot of black men, and I'm a black man. I may be gay, but I'm still a black man. What I've noticed, no matter what the subject is, whether it's relationships and how men, sometimes black men, don't show up for women in relationships and the way that women show up. Now, that doesn't mean that every single black woman walking the face of the planet is a good woman.
Because they're not.
Because they're not. I'm not saying that, but I'm speaking generally. Generally speaking, a black woman shows up in a relationship nurturing, caring, giving, supportive, all of those things. A black woman is typically ride or die. A black woman typically goes out. Typically, I'm not saying that there aren't some shit women out there, but typically a black woman is going to show up, even if it's not your mother, her motherfucking kid. She's dropping your kid off, doing this, doing that, cooking for you, doing all of the things to show you that she's a great partner. And oftentimes, you niggas won't reward them with a relationship or marriage or the same level of support. Hold on. Okay. And like I was saying before, black women, because we're talking about black women oftentimes know exactly what's going on with a black man's health. Prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer. She's telling your ass to go to the doctors about your blood pressure. You niggas don't know what endometriosis is. You niggas don't know what fibroids are. You don't know shit about her health because you don't take the time to give a fuck. Here's the other thing that I was saying. I'm gonna let you say what you want to say. I have said this before. There are so many things that black men, straight black men, could learn from black women and black queer people. But because you motherfuckers think you know it all, you don't learn. You miss a lot of lessons. The last thing is, black women and black queer people have figured out a way how to navigate this society in a way that's a bit more successful than black men. Generally speaking, that doesn't mean that there aren't successful black men, but generally speaking, black women and black queer people have managed to navigate this society in a way that you all haven't. We could teach you those things, but you won't listen to black women because you think you know it all and you want to mansplain everything to her, and you won't get too close to us because you think the gay or the trainee is going to jump off on you. And I'm done.
I want to go.
Go ahead.
But I can't.
Well, what you said is true.
You want to come to them? Here you go.
You do have,
because I know they want to hear what you trying. I know they want to hear what you got to say.
You do have a big group of men that won't listen to a woman or really ain't gonna listen to nobody of the queer community or whatnot. But what about the ones that do?
But y'all those men are in the minority.
Even when it comes down to the woman, because most households are ran by black women. So even when during the campaign, y'all was saying how, black man don't want no black woman in office. That's not true, because 99.9% of black homes, the mothers run them with an iron.
That's why I didn't understand why people didn't trust Kamala, a black woman, to run this country. Because black women run the black community and black households, like you just said.
Because the fathers is always away from the house, or the man is always away from the house. So the mama have to, enforce certain things or whatnot. But to say that black men don't listen to black women, that's hard. I listen to my mama. I ain't have a choice.
Yeah, but that was a different power dynamic. I'm talking about in relationships.
Correct. They really want women to be subjective
and subservient.
And not only because I experienced this as a trainee, and I have to let a nigga know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
You that shit you pull on the cunt.
Right.
That don't work in this space.
Right.
Because bitch, I don't even have my.
And that's the part where I don't. That's the part where I have pushback. Because
like, listen,
you say that
I don't want to go there.
You say that men just want somebody to.
I don't want to go in this the area
to serve them, and that's not true, because that is not majority.
I didn't say serve. I said you look at women as subservient.
Correct.
Nobody looks at women as subservient.
Because
look, if a man, because we even had this discussion even in Chicago when you guys said men just get married to have a woman take care of them and do that, and that's not true. That is not true, because that, you want me to tell you why that's not true? You can hire somebody to take care of you.
Well, that's basically what she's done.
No,
that's basically what you've done. Yeah, but for free.
But why would? Well, no, it's not, because it's not free. Because the fact that a man says, "I want to marry you," He's not doing it to say
what happened. What happened months later? Months.
What do you mean? What happened once?
What happened months later?
What do you mean? What happened months later?
Well, why are all these women singing the same fucking song? Why are they all singing the same
if there's
song?
no truth to it,
they're singing the same song about this same dude. They singing the same song. So obviously,
but do you think it might be from the men that you choose, that the man that you choose to end up with, though?
Say that again.
We all have choices. We all have choices. Nobody forces you because I accept that shit. I accept that shit. And how many times have I said that on this show? I said, yes, you're right. You are right. I agree. I totally agree. Maddie, I totally agree.
Ways to have you captivated.
I agree.
Nose to have you captivated.
I agree. I agree.
You get out there in the street and you start reading, motherfucker.
I agree.
You start reading and talking about, oh, women don't do this, and then speak out your mouth about a white bitch.
Did I? But on this show, I say that shit all the time. I say, especially with me. I said I've been in bad relationships, and I'm not blaming them for me being in bad. I made that conscious decision to be in a relationship with that person, so I cannot come and just completely say it's their fault why I'm in this situation I'm in. I totally agree with that. I have to take responsibility for the choices that I made in my life. I can't continuously say, "Hey, it's her fault that this relationship didn't work out. It's her fault again. This relationship didn't work out." Look, I can't. I'm not biased. I'm not biased at all. Men that do that. When have I ever been biased when it comes to stuff like this? I'm not biased. The only way I disagree with you is when you guys say it's every single man, and then
I've never said it's every single man. I have not.
But ain't never set up here and said it's every single motherfucking man. We ain't never said it.
When I say that there are good men out there, y'all be like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
No, we said few.
No, you don't say few, Maddie. Y'all do not say few. Y'all do not say few.
Well, I have, because I'm like, I don't fall in that category. Like, I believe I'm a person with integrity. When I go into a relationship, I'm a person with integrity. I believe that I'm fair, not just in relationships, but I'm also fair just in terms of dealing with people. But what I'm saying is, what I think we're saying is, a lot of times men will take as long as they think they can take. I think a lot of times men will take advantage, and they will sometimes take advantage of a woman's emotions.
But it's the same way on the other foot. And that's the point I be trying to tell y'all.
But that's what I said at the top. I'm not saying that there aren't women who aren't greedy, that there aren't women who aren't out there. I'm saying generally speaking, a woman just wants her equal. A woman just wants what she puts into a relationship. A lot of times we'll see a black man make it after this black woman has poured into him, invested in him, helped him build his business, or helped him get through college and get into the NBA or start a business, and the business becomes successful. And then he will do her dirty. And I'm not saying that there aren't women who do that. What I'm saying is, by ratio, you see that happening more from men towards women than women towards men. Last thing I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. I saw an interview. I think I said this one of the last times, or we may have been at a live show somewhere. Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp did an interview, and Shannon said 90% of the time, he said a lot of times a woman will have 90% of what a man wants, and he will fuck that up and go and deal with a woman who has far less than that. And Chad was sitting there in tears because he said, "I've done that." And what I'm saying is, I don't think that you all sometimes think about that, because I don't know why you don't think about it, but you just don't.
The truth is, men, the fact that you're saying that men don't,
generally speaking,
no, because men do
generally speaking,
men will have those conversations with themselves. Just because you don't hear it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay, but then why does it keep happening?
I've had conversations with people that I used to associate myself with, and when shit hits the fan, and I'm like, bro, I told you, you going about this the
But
whole
then
wrong
why does
way.
it keep happening?
The same way other people do things. People don't really know. People do things because they are, like I told you, are selfish, immature. There are plenty of reasons. Just because you talk to somebody doesn't mean that they're going to change. Not only that, just because you don't see them conversations happening.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. My thing
happen.
is, this is my thing. I don't think that enough of us black men are doing the work and self-evaluating and correcting it. I think we may acknowledge it, but then if you ain't correcting it, then what the fuck are you acknowledging it for?
I think it goes both ways because at the end of the day, black people are not marrying at a higher rate than any other race. Every other race raised their kids to look at marriage as a good thing. Black people always raise their kids survive. Tell they daughters be independent.
So
Don't
basically,
depend
what
on
he's
no
saying
man.
is, them Spanish girls and the white bitches is raised to serve us. Y'all black hoes got too much attitude.
And you see, that's what they get from it.
And I'm not even saying that the end goal for everybody is marriage. What I'm saying is just on a human level, if you're dealing with someone that you care about, someone that you claim that you love, someone that has held you down, someone that you call your friend, how do you make the decision to go behind her back and deceive her when she's at work or when she's out with her girlfriends or she's on a girls trip? Like, how do you make the decision that this woman who has been in the clutch with you, and then you just forget all of that? You don't think about the mental anguish that could put her through, that the fact that she could have a breakdown, that she could actually go jump off of a bridge, or you don't think about any of that. Don't ask me about the woman. I'm asking you. I asked you a direct question. Don't see, that's the shifting shit that I be talking about. Black men do. When you bring some shit to y'all, you want to pivot.
No,
well, that's just like
if
okay.
that's,
So answer
if
the
that's the
question.
case, then I'll tell you what I'll say. What I always tell you, those men obviously grew up in a place, especially in the black culture. What do we idolize? And I'm not saying us as individuals. I mean, as a group of people. We idolize the men that have multiple women. We idolize the men that go out and spend money on women for certain reasons.
I hear that.
No, but you're
I hear that and I
a
understand that. But what I'm asking you about is, where's your sensibility in terms of compassion and integrity? That's what I'm asking about. Fuck all of this about. Do you not have a moral compass? Is what I'm asking you. It ain't even about.
No, it's not even about
it. But it's not even just about emotion. It's just about human decency.
But my point is, they are men that they're men that put their women on pedestals like no man's business. And if you don't believe me, what do they call those men that do that? What do they call them? They call them simps, right?
Did you see the video of Deion Sanders?
Oh,
I'm surprised y'all ain't talk about that.
What video?
He walked his sons out for senior day. When he seen his ex-wife that lied on his name, said he abused and did all this crazy stuff to him, everybody was in an uproar because he didn't stand there with his two sons. I'm not gonna stand there with anybody that try to get.
You see, we still didn't get the answer to my question.
I said we're not emotional.
I was just telling.
And I said it wasn't about emotion.
I said that there are men like that. There are men that put their women on pedestal. So wait, are you telling me that you've never seen him, or you've never witnessed or seen a man that puts his wife on a pedestal?
That's not what I said.
No, if you answer the question, I'm going to answer.
I have.
So
hold on. Okay, let me answer it.
Okay.
I have. My nephew is now divorced. He put his wife on the pedestal. She didn't work for the first maybe 10 years that they were together, maybe, if not longer, right? But he thought, and a lot of you motherfuckers think, that because you got your woman or your wife on a pedestal, and that because you're paying the bills and she can stay at home, and I'm not done. Listen, see, he ready to respond.
No, because
listen to what.
Okay, go ahead.
On a pedestal, they traveled. They went out of the country. He bought all of her cars.
But that's not what I mean by pedestal.
So what do you mean by putting on the pedestal?
I'm talking about.
Let me finish my point.
Okay.
My point is, a lot of you think that because you put a woman on a pedestal and you take care of home and the bills and that gives you license to do what you want to do in the street, that it gives you license to have multiple women, that it gives you license to cheat, that it warrants any type of bad behavior because you're doing this, and
But
this.
that's not
So what do you mean by putting somebody
when I say
on a pedestal?
put somebody on a pedestal, I mean they make their whole life according to that woman.
And he did
no,
that.
No. I'm not talking about spending money. I'm talking about
he did that
emotionally, mentally.
He did that.
Because the type of pedestal I'm talking about the guys that be like that they don't even dare look at another woman. They would never. If a woman came to them, they'll be like, "Nah, I'm my wife. Nah,
I'm not saying that doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that is in the minority.
But that's
we're talking about a cultural prevalence.
But you see,
the
point that I'm trying to
cultural prevalence.
But Craig, the point I'm trying.
Okay, I agree. It does exist in some cases.
So then
we're talking about the ratio here.
Do you think a lot of that comes from slavery? Because
absolutely,
a lot of black families was torn apart as soon as they came to Virginia. They were shipped to different.
Absolutely, and I'm
the black woman didn't have a choice.
And I'm going to illustrate it for you. Okay, so I'm a slave, and I was used to breed. So I'm on a plantation in Virginia, and I'm there, and I'm used as a stud. So the master makes me have babies with all of the women on that property. Then he sells me, and now I'm in South Carolina, and I'm used to breed there. Then that master sells me, and then I'm now living in Maryland, and I'm used to breed there. Now I'm in Connecticut, and on and on and on and on and on. There's a pathology that is flowing through our bloodstream, and that is a part of the pathology. I believe that exists, because what happens is you see the same shit happening right here in Atlanta, New York, Virginia, wherever. Black men are having children in the same communities, the same way they were being bred as slaves. You could have children in the same zip code, 7 different babies' mamas. And then you'll turn right around and you'll have another kid in a whole nother state.
But that's not the only reason why.
I'm not saying that's the only reason,
because
but what I'm saying is,
because if we want to talk about the real reason why,
you're not listening. I'm not saying that that's the only reason, but it informs how many of you move today. Okay. And what I'm saying is, you all don't stop and think about this shit or research and study. You speak from emotion. You said men aren't emotional. You are emotional. You're speaking to me now from emotion without information. That's it.
So you're bringing up slavery. That's not, like I was going to say, that's not the only reason. How about the fact that the government was initiating a lot of these single parent households? Why? Because they were giving you an incentive to become single. They were giving you incentives to kick men out the house so you can get more money. That's actually a bigger factor, to be honest with you.
I don't know if it's bigger.
You want me to tell you why? Should I tell you why? Because before then, the marriage percentage was higher than it ever was until that happened. Once that happened, that's when the whole family thing really went to shit. Was when they started doing I think it was it Cosmos or something like that, where they had these rich white women that were living a luxurious life, telling women that were in middle classes and of other ethnic groups that, oh yeah, it's great to be single, it's great to do this, it's great to be on your own. And a lot of people adopted that mentality and went with it.
That happened. I disagree with the part where you say it happened. It played more of a part. And I disagree because the time period that pre-antebellum that I'm speaking about, Black people weren't even allowed to get married. So it was against the law to even get married.
But we're talking about when they were able to. When we were able to get married, we were getting married at high rates. Is that true or false?
We were getting married at high rates. But what you said was, you think that the government had more of a role in why this breakdown happened, more so than what I just described with the plantation thing.
I do agree. I do.
And I'm saying that I disagree because Black people weren't even allowed to get married.
But when we were able to get married, we were doing it at a high rate. It wasn't until, and I'm talking about since we've had the ability to do what we relatively want to do, ever since that those things by the government have been put into place, our community has been the one that's been getting the butt end of the stick.
You summed it up for me, what I needed to hear. Thank you.
when you said that y'all idolize niggas that fuck off on a bunch of motherfucking bitches?
No, I said the community.
Well,
because let's be real. If we're gonna be real,
that's the key. That's all I needed to hear.
Mm-hmm. But that means men and women. That means men and women.
No, women.
Why do y'all go after the same men then?
Well, bitch, usually them niggas that we go after have coin.
So then, can you blame the man? You can't put all the blame on men then.
Well,
if you're telling me that you guys are going after these men because they have money or they have something.
Well, here's the thing: would you rather cry in a motherfucking Maybach or a Honda?
Then why complain then? If that's your mindset,
if you rather cry in a motherfucker, listen.
My point is, if that's what you choose, why are you complaining and why are you trying to put it just on men? Why can't it be both people chose wrongly, both people doing wrong?
Listen,
and that's the end.
When the feminine energy comes into walks into a relationship, when the feminine energy walks in, a feminine energy is coming in for a partner.
Yeah.
The masculine energy usually comes in for multiple.
That's what I'm trying to say.
For multiple partners. I've conquered this, what that's like. And after a while, when you are tired as a feminine energy of receiving the countless blowbacks in your face, like, damn, I really fuck with you, and you came in here and you wanted everybody in the room, but you sent your you sent your representative to make me think that it was about me,
right?
When it was about me, and once I'm rested or scoot over who that is or who this and who this or whatever. Once this happens, when do women? So women is supposed to continually not motherfucking evolve and be like, how much you got? How much you got?
But then
because you out of here anyway.
But
how much do you got?
My point is then, if that's what you are choosing, if that's the way you decide to live or have relationships with other men or with whoever you're dating, and you're having issues with them, why are you complaining, sweetie, about what they're doing,
sweetie,
and then just blaming it on one side?
They're complaining. Complaining. I tell them to fuck that nigga, get his money, and move on. They are complaining. They are. I don't trust none of you living motherfucking niggas. I don't trust none of you living niggas.
It's not a
so
straight
again,
shot at anybody.
Well, I'm speaking for me. I tell them, bitch, you put your trust in a nigga, stupid bitch. How you figure? You go in there and you go in with these loving. And then you turn around and it's just another sad love song wrecking my brain. When I'm motherfucking Trina, bitch, or kill fuck niggas to get money. When my mind space is in that, because it's just like, I got a question asked to me the other day. Well, damn, you only use the rich nigga. I said, no, I didn't. I knew that I'm a squirrel. Winter's coming.
I'm gonna harvest.
I have to harvest because a man is gonna be exactly that. So I have to put my nuts in the motherfucking goddamn in a crate over here and have my winter. Because and women out there, which I weep for them, I weep. I say this all the time when I'm having these conversations, that I weep for women who put their all into men only for them to be singing these same songs and trying to figure out why. And then when I hear them say stuff like, oh, he'll never do this to me.
Yeah, he different. My man different.
My man don't. I'd be like, okay, great. But we hope that you got the one. We hope that you got out of the majority of picking.
We hope you find that small community of men that are complete opposite of what we're talking about.
We hope that. We pray. I always say I pray. But if you are on this earth and you feel that your pussy, your pussy is the last one that your man is fucking, you are crazy. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind.
But you see, and that's the thing. You see, not once did I say I disagree with what they're saying. I'm saying that if you have a certain mindset, a certain thing, and you keep going into those relationships, how can you just blame
because the gentlemen are sending their representatives. We back at this again. The gentlemen are constantly sending the representative.
So that means these niggas are finessing y'all out y'all pussy.
They ain't finessing me out a motherfucking thing because bitch put it on the dresser.
No,
pay at the door. Well, I'm definitely trying to.
You basically telling
my motherfucking crowd. I'm trying to have my motherfucking crowd.
You basically telling me
make them niggas run you that at the door.
So you basically telling me these niggas are finessing y'all out y'all pussy.
Well, they finessing them.
That's what you telling me.
They finessing them because I tell a nigga at the door. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how deep a relationship we in. I got 3-4 niggas on the side because bitch, you got 3-4-50. You got 3-4-50-11 hoes. So I got 3-4 niggas on the side, nigga. I'm not gonna be nowhere baking, frying, sauteing. I'm not that old way, bitch. I'm not baking, frying, sauteing, motherfucking cooking grits and baby pampering and doing all this shit. And a nigga is at his job. At his job, bitch. Fucking bitches, you crazy? You bitches are crazy. Have you ever been with a woman, dated a woman that you stayed with that you knew you didn't want to be with? Craig, stop it.
Men do it all the time.
Yeah, do it.
I didn't say about men. I said you.
Yeah, I've done it. Yes.
So there's my question. Why? If you know you don't want to be there anymore, let her go. Let her go. Why are you there? And I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you.
A lot of people don't want to be lonely. A lot of people don't want to be lonely. A lot of people want to try their hardest to make something work. Everybody does it.
But you're not trying to make it work. You're just lonely. Let her go. You're not trying to make it work. And that's what I'm talking about the accountability. Stop anchoring her down.
That is accountability.
Because she's still there. Stop anchoring her down.
But at the end of the day, though, men will suffer in silence. A woman gonna get up and just.
I think a lot of times men will take what they can get from a woman, and they'll stay for the stability until they find something else that they're ready to move on to. Instead of just saying, you know what, I know how you feel about me. My feelings are no longer there, and because I don't want to waste your time, and because I'm a decent human being, I'm gonna let you go. And I know that this is painful to hear me say this, but it'll be even more painful for me to stay here in this relationship with you, knowing I'm doing what I'm doing out in the streets. But a lot of men won't do that.
They don't.
Because they want somebody to take care of them, like she just said. A lot of times when a man has been married for a very long time, I say this to my female friends all the time. When a man has been married for a very long time, and we're not here to talk about the temperature of that marriage. We're not here to talk about whether or not the marriage was a good one or it was a bad one. The point is, if a man has been married for a very long time, let's say the woman dies or they divorce or whatever, he's not going to stay single long because a man gets accustomed to a routine. He gets accustomed to being taken care of. So if a man has been married for a long time, I guarantee you, in most cases, that nigga gonna be married again in about 2 to 5 years. Listen, I ain't got no problem with no nigga having 50-11 hoes. Don't stop me. Don't try to stand in front of me. Don't try to keep me wholesome, bitch. While you motherfuckers, while you community.
The energy is different.
A lot of you bitches out there being trying to be wholesome to a community. I think our energy is different because y'all be pushing back like y'all don't understand what the fuck we saying.
No, because I've always agreed with y'all. I just say that it's not a man thing. It's a people thing.
I have said now 3 times that we're talking about a cultural prevalence. I said 3 times that I'm not saying
I'm talking about a man thing.
There aren't women. Bitch, I'm talking about a man thing because I'm the real feminine.
She's talking about a man thing.
I'm the real feminine.
Chat's talking about a man thing.
And it's the black women watch this show. I'm the real feminine energy in here. I don't give a fuck if I was born male, bitch. I'm the real feminine energy in here, and I deal with men.
But Craig, y'all made such a big stank about Project 2025, and I don't think really understood the teaching of Willie Lynch. Everything that's going on now, that cracker said that back in the day, and it's still prevalent in this day. So Project 2025 started back then with the
absolutely,
and he wrote it word for word on how to keep black men on one side, black women on the other side, and it's still prevalent to this.
It absolutely is.
And I think it's getting worse now.
But the only way to bridge those two communities, black women and black men, is for both to listen.
True.
But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: y'all gotta listen more. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to hear them. And a lot of the reason why you don't listen to them is because underneath it all, you really don't respect them
at all.
That's really what it boils down to.
Basically,
it really is.
Basically,
and that doesn't mean you can. That's not an assumption. That's observation. That's 48 years of living.
Which man has told
That's
you?
48 years of living.
Which man has told you that?
Huh? What?
Majority of black men are raised by black women.
I absolutely know that.
So you're telling me
I've said here.
So you're telling me that majority of black men do not respect women, when majority of black men were raised and nurtured by women. And not only that,
that don't mean you respect them.
When men are always giving people props, who are they always giving props to? It's hardly other men. It's usually the women in their lives that they usually giving all those props to. So how can you really say that men don't respect black women? That's
ask a woman. Ask a
wild.
woman. Ask a woman.
The men you date.
Ask a woman.
Maybe the
ask a woman.
Well,
stop sending the representative and show up as the real.
Or maybe choose properly.
So stop sending the motherfucker.
Or maybe choose.
Stop sending the motherfucker representative. Because when I show up to the door, bitch.
Because some of the men that y'all have met in y'all lives, y'all don't choose them not because they're a terrible person, because they could be a great guy. They could be an honorable guy. Y'all don't choose them because of something like money or something like something about them. They just doesn't make them.
Let me speak from my perspective. Let me explain something. When I choose a nigga that got money, all that other shit that I know about him, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
That ain't got shit to do, and my heart ain't broke. Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. I know you out here in the street idolizing motherfucking raggedy niggas, and you ain't. When you was a raggedy nigga, bitch, you ain't had nothing. You got some. Now you motherfucking goddamn free balling with everybody, and I'm all right. I just came here together my piece of the pie.
I'm just saying, you signed up. You get what you signed up for.
Okay,
Let
me say this.
You go looking for a certain thing, you gonna find it, and when you find it, my point is, why complain about it?
Excuse me. Don't get it twisted. I don't look for a motherfucking thing. It comes to me. And when it comes to me and I'm able to go through the pickings, whatever I go through the pickings with, bitch, especially when it comes down to a nigga with a COIN, bitch, with a coin, I'm not going through his phone. I'm not asking him no motherfucking questions, bitch. I'm just want to know when is we fucking, what time is we fucking, bitch, and make sure that the deposit is cleared. And we all right. And we can have that type of relationship. We'll be good. We'll be the closest of friends. We the closest of friends, cause I don't need that nigga trying to motherfucker step in and bust me up. I'm in 2025. I'm not giving all to no nigga.
I got 2 points. Just 2 points, and then we can move on.
No, hold on. I did. I learned quickly. I learned very quickly. I learned quickly. I learned enough. I learned enough to know. And listen, so if any of my niggas is watching, I love all my niggas.
I'm not triggered.
I love all my motherfucking niggas, bitch. All of them. Except the ones that I don't. And the ones that I don't can eat a tree. But at the end of the day, bitch, I'm in a different space of knowing. Like when you go in this space and you go in the space of knowing, you can't get hit in your face. Who is that? What did it say? I can't see, Myrtle.
Oh, my fault.
I'm working.
Okay, he told me to ask. I was just asking.
So here's the thing. And keep in mind what I said about Shannon Sharp.
You said, man, ain't you engaged? All my niggas know what I do. Hold on. All my niggas know what I do because I don't keep it no. I don't send a representative. I show up to the door. Hey, nigga. I don't send no representative. I'm too old to be sending a motherfucking representative. Anybody that fuck with me gotta understand that I'm coming to you directly. I know you a nigga, and I know niggas do what they do. Don't stand in my way. Cause if you expected me to be the cunt, that's why I remove myself. Don't stand in my motherfucking way. Don't get in my way, bitch, because I'm on the same time you on. I'm a Libra, bitch. I match energy. Okay, cool. This what we doing? All right. You got it. You'd have to demand this shit at the door. And if relationships and shit would be in so many better places if a motherfucker walked to the door and gave it to you raw. You know what I've always respected about a trick ass nigga? I respect about a trick ass nigga that says to me, bitch, I got your money. When I was a hoe. Bitch, I got your money. You ain't coming in here telling me you live for me, I love you for these moments that we got. When that's dead, it's done. When that's done, it's done. I respect the motherfucker that tells me, listen, I like you a lot. I really like you a lot. But you see that bitch over there? That bitch thick. When a motherfucker, and I said this and you got mad at me when I said this shit, when a nigga meet you and he asks you where y'all going, you already know. It's just there are things in the beginning that you hoes need to put your limitations up, your boundaries up. A nigga will tell you exactly who they are if you can see through the representative if you pay attention. When they ask you shit, I had a motherfucker tell me that they love me so love me to the ground. Oh, I love you. I love you. But you know what? You know your light skinned friend. I was like, yeah. What happened? I already knew from that point on the barrier that was going there. I already knew that that's not a phone call that I pick up every time he called. I already knew, bitch, that's a nigga that, bitch, when I want to get ate up, bitch, that I'm going to get ate up like that and go about my business. I already knew not to be invested from the conversation. I already knew. You bitches got to already know when you have these conversations with these motherfucking people, these men and women, you got to know when they have these conversations, it's going to be something they're going to tell you exactly who they
omens.
are.
You see the omens.
Come on, help me.
There are omens. There are things that foreshadow what's coming.
A lot of time we get caught up because we try not to pay attention to the shit.
Mm-hmm. We overlook it.
We do. When I think back over all the time that I had got into a space where I can't admit that I have been human a time or two, but no longer. I have been human a time or two. And when I think back, I'm like, this motherfucker told me this. This motherfucker said this to me. This motherfucker was doing this the whole time in our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Ladies, if your nigga doing this, y'all sharing. Y'all are sharing. You a sister wife. If your nigga doing this, you are a sister wife. If your nigga ain't living with you,
oh my God,
you are a sister wife.
But you doing the duties of a.
If your nigga is going down there to his job, because I done had all this stuff happen to me. You got to be wise in the things and see. I've had all of these things happen. And you have to understand, it's okay to be a sister wife. But just know what you did do, you're a sister wife. And that's okay if that's the decision that you try to make. That is okay if you a sister wife. Let that nigga know you know what he doing. And don't stand in my way. Because I'm going to be a sister wife to many hoes, bitch. And I'm going to tell them niggas, hey, don't stand in my way. I don't want no nigga sleeping in the bed with motherfucking me every night. I don't want that. I don't want nobody that I'm in a relationship living in the house with me. I wouldn't know what to do. He getting up 2, 1, 12, 3, 4, 7. And you ain't got to be to work till X, Y, and Z. What are we doing here? I don't want to have those emotions and those feelings. I don't want to have that anymore. That's not the life that I want to live anymore. It's because the way that these men are moving now, they're moving in these spaces. I don't see how y'all want to live that life. How could you want to live that life? I know y'all bitches get mad with a lot of side hoes, side bitches. Y'all get mad with side bitches. Y'all cuss side bitches out.
Fighting them.
Side bitches is wise. Them your motherfucking problems. Them your problem. I don't give a bitch. I don't give a fuck about no whole problems. I'm not having them. I'm not. And I get asked all the time, "What you gonna ever you know you belong?" No, I'm okay. The bitch that's lonely is the one that's worrying about what's going on. I like living in the knowing. Because when you live in the knowing, ain't nobody fooling you, bitch. When you living in the knowing. And a lot of you niggas, Mo, don't like a bitch to live in the knowing because it's just like, damn, because you trying to figure, how the fuck can I get one past this bitch?
You really
how the fuck can I?
really
yes. Yes, I do.
Damn, I wonder how
how can I get past this motherfucker?
I wonder how I can fool.
I wonder how.
But I gotta worry about how I'm fooling this bitch.
I wonder how I'm a motherfucker get past this bitch.
But you know what? That just, like I said to you guys before, that just shows how y'all really just look at men. And
bitches. If your nigga got his phone down like this, you are a sister wife.
And so the same reason why
all the bitches that's in his phone, those are your sisters.
So the same reason why y'all act the way y'all act.
If his phone goes down like this,
the way that y'all look at men,
if his phone goes down like this,
is wild to me.
On his table or yours, you are a sister wife.
Maybe you're just so young and you just haven't lived enough.
No, I've lived plenty.
You, ma'am,
because
are sisters
I've never
and wives at the same time.
I've never discredited what women go
Get
through.
you another husband. Add you a husband to your roster, bitch.
Go through. I've never
add you a husband to your roster.
I've never sat here and said to somebody,
add you a husband
you have
to your roster.
That makes you naive, or that makes you not as well seasoned. No,
but Mo, you just agreed with G that you both have participated in relationships that you did not want to be in.
And guess what? I've also participated in relationships
that ain't the point.
My point is I've been in both situations.
You haven't even let me finish because you think you know where I'm going.
Go there.
Okay,
go.
You and G have both agreed that you have participated and remained in relationships that you knew you didn't want to be in.
Yes.
Whether you fell out of love, was never in love, or the relationship just got stale, or the shit just expired. But you stayed in it for whatever reasons. What I'm saying,
reasons do matter.
What I'm saying, but when I asked you why did you stay, you said you said people get lonely.
But you didn't ask me why I stayed.
Okay, so tell me.
I stayed because I didn't want to hurt the person's feelings.
That's my point. So sympathy. And what I'm saying to you is, even if your intention isn't to hurt a person, humanity should dictate how you move. And if you know that staying in that relationship longer is going to just prolong the pain, why stay? I'd rather you tell me today than to wait 2 years later, because it's going to hurt more 2 years down the line.
And I agree with you. I never disagree with you.
Again, all this riffraff they talking, bitch, I wanted you to know the signs. Bitch, if his phone go down like this,
I don't want to be with somebody who pities me or has.
If his phone go down like this, bitch, you are a sister wife.
I agree with you.
If he in his phone all day,
what me and G were saying is that the energy just ain't the same.
If he's doing this all day,
our fault.
The energy isn't the same because I feel like I'm trying to cajole you to see the point.
But if we're saying that we agree with you, but the energy isn't the same on the other side. But then you're continuously still pointing at us instead of going to what we're trying to relate to you, then that's why. Because we just said we did not disagree with you. Not once did we say that. We just said that the energy isn't the same. And what I always say is that I don't believe it's a man thing or a woman thing. I believe, like you said, it's a people thing. I believe it's a people thing because you can't. I could call up 10 men right now and tell you, and they could tell you they've had,
and they're not the majority, and they're not the majority,
and that's my point. They're not the majority. Small minority. Again, we're talking about a cultural prevalence.
I bet you any man that's dated a woman has had a terrible relationship.
But we're talking about a cultural prevalence. Let's go back to the health thing that I talked about. How many men know what endometriosis is? But women can tell you about what fucking prostate cancer is.
Okay, and how many men have died because of women? Put their lives on the line because of women.
Since you brought
no, because you just brought up something I brought up.
Died trying to protect
trying to protect women.
In what instance?
There have been plenty instances.
Okay, give me an example.
Okay, perfect example. We can go about what do you call it? The whole thing with what's this woman? The woman that
This is what I'm talking about facts. You all speak from a place of passion and emotion, but have no facts.
Her brother, the woman that called her brother to this guy's house, and the guy brought his two friends with him, and then the brother got killed.
Okay, yes, that happens.
Okay,
but my question to you is that a cultural prevalence?
Yes, men will stand up.
That's a cultural prevalence.
Yes, men will. If any man sees a woman,
that's a cultural prevalence.
If any man sees a woman getting the brakes off of, are you just going to stand there and look at her?
I know a man that don't.
That's a cultural prevalence.
I just think it's
man. Because the way y'all making it seem like men just out here not giving a fuck about women.
Here's what I want to say.
That's just
since we're talking about numbers. Here's what I want to say to you. I believe 2 points. I just want to make these 2 points. 2 things that I'm very, very clear about. One is, and I know we laugh and we joke here all the time, but I'm very, very serious when I say that there's a relationship that exists between gay men, black gay men, and black women. And that relationship is generally speaking like this. That doesn't mean that there aren't black women who don't like gay men. And that doesn't mean that there aren't gay men who despise women, black women. But generally speaking, black gay men and black women have a relationship like this. And I believe, I'm sorry. What was that?
Because y'all both got an agenda against straight men. That's why.
Okay. Well,
who is both men?
No. Okay. Well, let me.
We're not talking about.
Let me draw my point.
I want you to understand this. Don't you put me in that? Cause I don't want no gay niggas.
That's not what we say.
No gay niggas to do for me.
Let me draw my point. My point is the relationship that black gay men and black women typically have is very close. Ostensibly, at first glance, we typically think that black women and black gay men are close because we like the same things: fashion, the arts, luxury, going out to brunch, da. But no, the thing that binds us is that we have similar relationships and experiences dating black men. We have similar heartaches, similar disappointments, similar letdowns, similar traumas, similar stories.
But don't add no trainee in there.
Correct. That's a whole nother conversation. But my point is this. This is my second point, and then I'm done.
We've been done 50 minutes.
We've been done for forever. But I can think of 5 of my personal female friends. I can think 5 of them off the top of my head. I probably can name more. But off the top of my head, I can name 5 female friends of mine who do not have children. They make 6 figures. They have their own home. They have their own car. They have their own career. They're educated, and they're all single. And they're single. And I said this here before. They're single because oftentimes they are like kryptonite to black men. Because typically, black men want to be with women who need them. Black men don't usually want to be involved with the woman who has her own money, her own whatever, because she's a flight risk. Because typically that kind of woman who has money and degrees and she don't typically sit and stay for the bullshit. But a woman who has children, who's making it, she barely getting by, check to check, she might be on social service, she ain't going nowhere. And you know where she is at all times. And she's needing you to support her, to help her pay her rent or So that's what typically happens. And the last thing, and I know I said I was going to give you 2, but I got 3. The last point is my female friends, one of my female friends in particular, the one that I went to Lowe's with the other day, she said to me, no black man has been better to me than my gay friends. You all just know how to treat us. And what I'm saying to you is,
because y'all not fucking.
Because we're not fucking. But we show up for straight women in ways that black men do not. I'm not saying that there aren't black men who show up, but what I am telling you is we tend to be better to them than you all are.
And that's why that's why I get the question of why white women is so much more prone to servitude. They mean than you colored bitches.
And my friend said to me, she said, if and when I get into another relationship, if he ain't treating me half of how you're treating me, then I don't want him. If he ain't even coming close to how you show up for me, I don't need him. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like you always have friends that step up to the plate more than family or your significant others.
Yeah.
Typically. But again, it's like when will the divide stop?
When y'all motherfuckers start listening. Now, what else we got up here?
The divide not gonna stop.
You see?
Ladies, listen to y'all auntie, mama, me, whatever it is. Ladies, please.
Gay Yala Van Zandt has left the building.
Ladies,
Gay Yala Van
please,
Zandt.
I need you for y'all not to be trapped in this nigga. And don't be trapped in him. Be trapped in yourself. Be trapped in yourself.
Now, what is going on with Serena Williams? Trapped in a nigga. Well, her husband is white.
And we just said the other day, you can still be a nigga and be white.
Girl, if we don't have some sort of an intervention for her, what hit it, Mo?
Don't you have like 400 family members? Yeah. And they're almost all of them know. You guys know.
Back on y'all.
I had to take a steroid real quick.
Now, I'm not one of the gays that knows makeup and stuff, but that clearly is not her shade.
Well, obviously she see it as her shade, Fred. She's a woman.
I'm about sick of her. I'm about as sick of her as I am with Jennifer Hudson, all that screaming and yelling.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Why is what? I don't know why she looked like that.
Well, because honey, she's feeling her whiteness right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that bleach? I thought that was just makeup.
Yeah,
I think it's makeup.
Bitch,
I
you
thought it was
feeling
makeup. I
her.
didn't
Well,
know that
bitch,
was
the man, she was with a white man.
She's still with him.
They're saying she's bleaching though. Someone in the
She with a
comments
white
said she's
man. She
bleaching.
feeling her white
Well,
man
case
right
in point, she was dealing with Common,
girl,
a black man
who's out there dipping and dodging. What we said at the show, what show we was at? We talking about Common
in Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
And the Chicago people like, you in Chicago? I said, I know I'm in Chicago.
dipping and dodging.
Right.
But for years, they've been called ugly from black women and black men. So
And they were too strong. They were too masculine. They were too
a
muscular.
lot of women, a lot of black women used to call them trans.
They still do it.
Spade a spade.
They still do it.
Okay. She got pushed to that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how much bad a motherfucking black ass nigga dog me. I'm not getting on my knees, motherfucker, eating no white cock. Sorry.
You ain't never sucked no white dick.
I am.
Oh, so what did you say?
I wasn't on my knees.
Oh, you just weren't on your knees.
I wasn't on my knees.
Oh, okay.
I was actually smothering him with my motherfucking black skin and black ass.
Oh, okay. I just needed a little clarity.
I had control of that.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about being on my knees and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Yeah.
But again,
Communication is our power.
Clarity is our friend. Yeah.
but again, though, she got pushed to that by her own people.
Did she get put? Do you think she got pushed to it?
Of course.
She may have.
For years.
She may have been pushed to dating white.
Talk about how her hustle look.
Oh, this goes right into that TikTok video that I want to talk about too. But before we go into that, her. But before we go into that, I want to say this. You may be wrong onto something. Maybe she was pushed into dating white men. Maybe she got to the point where she was exhausted.
Same thing we said about Gerard Carmichael.
There you go.
And
That's
all
exactly where I was
the
going.
other people, Billy Porter, like all the people that were like, RuPaul.
And black gay men sometimes are upset when someone becomes success, when a black gay man becomes successful and he chooses to date outside of the race. Now, I'm not talking about black gay men who are successful, who never dated black. I'm talking about those who had a history of dating black, but then they went and married somebody white, Karamo Brown, whoever. But my point is,
but that's who loved him though, Myrtle.
And then sometimes,
are you checking for Karamo?
No, I'm not interested in him. I know somebody who dated him before he was married, a black guy. But what I'm saying is, I think sometimes we have this outrage when it's like sometimes these people just got exhausted from the bullshit.
Tina Turner.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, and no shade, black men. I love black men. I've only dated black men. But I am at that point that I am so exhausted with the bullshit. Because my thing is, if I was attracted to white men, I would have already started dating white.
What you want a black man to do?
Heal. I want him to heal.
Okay. And
come to me as whole as possible.
In the meantime, what you want him to do?
In the meantime, leave me alone.
Okay, so
go do your work.
So you think white men are healed?
I didn't say that. Don't
you start that?
No. Now, bitch. Now you know I ain't saying that. The fuck that,
bitch. Don't you start that? Bitch.
I just said I'm not dating white men, and I'm not interested in white men in that way.
Bitch, you know I battles about that kind of shit.
Bitch, you know.
First
of all,
I just want you to know.
You know damn well I'm not saying that.
I ain't got no problem with interracial dating. I don't have no motherfucking problem with that. The problem I got is when you start saying it's better over here.
I didn't say that.
I don't get into that.
I never said that. What I'm saying is I think sometimes they've gotten exhausted. In some instances, they've gotten exhausted. Todrick Hall. Maybe they've gotten exhausted. Maybe they were tired of dealing with the same bullshit and they opened up their options. They simply opened up their options. So maybe Serena opened up her options and she found love.
So when a black man do it, that's not him being exhausted.
Well, it's because all the black men that do it, they always say
the majority of black men who date outside of the race.
Since we didn't talk about it in Chicago, let's talk a motherfucking about it, bitch.
The majority of
Jonathan Majors and goddamn
Megan Good.
They're married.
No, they're not.
They're engaged.
Yeah, they're engaged.
But the majority of times when black men jump the fence, they doing that shit because they've reached a certain level of success.
No, it's not.
It ain't because you exhausted with black women.
I know a lot of black men in interracial relationships, and it's not because. And they not
so you had the black woman hold you down when you were broke and ain't have a motherfucking thing.
Basically,
you can say the same thing for same thing that happened to black men because Remy Ma did the same thing. What's her name? Tia Mowry just
Remy Ma with a black man.
But
Tia Mowry held that motherfucking hard
and she left him.
Yeah, she probably was tired of paying all of the motherfucking bills. That nigga didn't really start working until they got divorced. Damn, Corey Hardwick.
So it's his. So because he wasn't on the same level as her, it's his fault.
She was tired.
So what? Because she was making more money than him.
She was tired. She was tired.
You see what I'm talking about?
She was tired.
You see what I'm talking about?
But she ain't in no relationship yet.
Every time I look
on social media, she posted something about what she's done. Girl, okay, girl, we don't need to hear nothing else about you being single.
Well, let's get back to Jonathan Majors.
Yes.
Black women didn't find him attractive, so stop.
No.
Well, and that's what I was saying about that's what I was saying about Gerard Carmichael. Black gay men weren't even checking for Gerard Carmichael, but because he was rich and successful, and they feel like that's an option that they can no longer have, now all of a sudden it's a problem. But you weren't interested in building partnership when he didn't have shit, because he doesn't. And that's what I was saying about the guy Khalid when we were in. Was that in Chicago or were we here?
We were here.
So that was what I was saying about the guy Khalid, the singer. He doesn't fit into the stereotypical mold of what gay men typically go for. Gay men typically go for body and face and all of that shit, right? Big dick. Khalid, I don't know what his dick looked like, but he's the opposite of what. Sure? I don't.
You have a lot of secrets, Greg.
That's not one of them.
You have a lot of secrets.
That's not one of them. I don't know what, he looks like in his pants, but what I'm saying is he's not built like like he works out. But now, because you understand what I'm saying.
So Craig, why ain't out of all the dirty shit black niggas done did to me, why I ain't left them?
You haven't left them, but you definitely aren't interested in looking towards a relationship with any of them.
Was attached to him.
That's not true.
You're not attached to men, Maddie. You're not
You're not looking
not
at
even black men. You're just not attached to men.
No, that's not true.
Maddie, you're not. You have you in your own mode. You have it's you, and whatever comes, it comes. If it don't, you don't give a fuck. That's the type of time you on. You're not searching. You're not looking. It's like
I'm engaged. What are you talking about to a black man? What are you talking about? I'm not leaving black men, bitch.
But if he leaves, you have no. It won't phase you.
I want him to go home.
You see, that's what we mean. You're not attached. You don't have.
I'm still attached. I just want him to go home. I want all men to go home.
Maddie, you said the only reason you really only need him there to pipe you down and go home.
No, I didn't say that.
That's how you make it seem.
No, I didn't say that.
What all do you want?
Tell me what I said.
Okay, you said that y'all get to have y'all little relationship, and then at the end of the day, y'all go home. That's what she said.
But that's how I feel. I mean, that's not. But that don't mean I don't have no connection. I just know the I know the limitations and the boundaries.
Okay, so what exactly would you want, or do you want from your man, the one that you married? What do you want from him specifically?
I want to be straight up, like I am.
That's it.
That's
all you want.
Yeah,
from your man.
I come to the door. Don't try to fool me like you got bitches fooled. Don't fool me, because I can't be fooled. Don't try to fool me, and like don't be on my intelligence, shitting on this spoon and telling me that it's pudding when I could smell the shit while the spoon is up in the air. That's my problem with niggas. They will shit on a spoon and try to feed you that motherfucking shit and tell you that it is chocolate pudding when you can smell the stench of it with your eyes closed. That's been my problem.
And ultimately, I think what I was saying previously is a lot of men do exactly what y'all described. Like, they will participate in a relationship knowing that they're not even there, knowing they left. They're there physically, but they left mentally months or years ago.
Listen, I can't fuck with this no more.
Right.
And instead of me going out here piping down 15 bitches, and because I may like one of these motherfuckers that I may not come home tonight. I may not come home tonight. It gives me the well, since we in that area, you know, those times when you were out, I knew what you were doing, boo. Here go my phone. I want you to know. And and when I do this, I don't need you want to bust me in my face for being you.
Right. See, they often can't handle what they do.
I want to mirror reflect you.
Yeah, they can't handle that.
If you 10 toes down on the ground with me, I'm the same way with you.
A man can cheat on his woman and expect her to stay, but let her cheat. He can't handle that.
Oh, I'm not going nowhere. If he deem what I deem is good, I'm just letting him know I'm not coming home for 2-3 days. I'm on his type of time.
It's a reason though. Women fuck for emotions. Men fuck just for busting nuts.
No, not nowadays.
Look at you.
And nowadays.
What? I said nowadays.
I don't
fuck for emotion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, women don't really fuck. No, but there are women out here that don't fuck for emotion either.
Bitch, back in August,
they
in motherfucking August, bitch, I was skull drugged and was trying to figure out, like, why can I not connect? Why can I not? What is going on? I cannot connect. Bitch, I'm fucking. Why can I not connect? There is something wrong. But then I was like, none of these people is worthy. They're not worthy for no connection. They're not worthy for that.
Mo, I want you to play that video, that TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Play the TikTok.
Have y'all seen the two gay men that's on here? They're black, masculine looking, like they be having a nice little fitted suit on, very handsome and attractive. And they are very open with their love for one another. Y'all, why I felt some type of way about that? I cracked the code. So whenever they have like discussions within the LGBT community, I am a big advocate. Like what you like. Ain't nobody's fucking business but yours. And if they don't accept them, to hell with them. But never have I ever had a moment where I looked at a gay couple and I side-eyed it. It was like a type of thing. I'm not good with my emotions, so I can't really say how I felt in the moment. But it was like you like me? But I felt some type of way because these are two attractive, handsome men that likes each other. And I'm like, yeah, do you not know a woman would fall for you? So this is where I can be completely honest, open, and vulnerable, right? I can't speak for nobody else. The LGBTQ, goddamn them a lot of alphabets. The community don't bother me until it's a black man that I find attractive. Like, you could be trans. Do you, boo? You could be a lesbian. Do you, boo? A feminine black man, I give two shits. Even though I know technically you will have to fumble with a masculine black man at some point. But anyway, I can't say the extra dramatic ones, the ones to be like, you know, doing little shit like that. They are irritating, but I have nothing against them personally. But to see those two black men that's just so scrumptious looking, I'm like, man, you like me? A black woman would love to have you. What the fuck? Now, although my feelings are mine, and I have every reason to feel how I feel, and my feelings are valid as well, this made me empathetic because I'm like, the people in that community, this is what they be saying when they be want acceptance. Here I am projecting my beliefs and thoughts on these people because they are attractive. I want both of them to want women so bad because they are fucking handsome. Now just imagine every woman in the world putting this pressure on them and making them feel like what they're doing is so wrong to where they both decide like, hey, let's go our separate ways and let's get with women. And end up dogging these women out and sleeping with men behind their back because they can't live in their truth because of what people like me are thinking about them. Oh, child, the level of self-awareness I have is astounding. I fucking love me. But yeah, to y'all men that I'm talking about, god damn, y'all fine as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not finna stop admiring you. Shit. You fine. But you know, I really hope y'all work out and don't let nobody like me and other people who think it like me, opinions affect y'all relationship.
I appreciate what she said at the end of this because she realized that she was irritated about some shit that ain't had nothing to do with her.
Right.
But if you look at it, it happens in every community. I was just speaking about it a moment ago. A lot of times we've seen, and we've talked about it here.
Craig. I'm not trying to start it, but say it.
We've seen black gay men upset when a black successful gay man dates white. All of a sudden you feel like that's someone that you can't have. There are women who see gay men who they find attractive and they feel like, oh, damn, now I can't have him. And that's part of the reason why I'm single. You see straight women who feel a way about trans girls because they feel a way because there are men who are interested in trans women. It's always this feeling of you're missing out on something or something is being taken from you. But again, that's a scarcity mindset. That's a scarcity mindset to think that something is somehow not available to you because these people wouldn't even have been interested in you in the first place.
Just like when all those articles were coming out to me and G was engaged and all this type of stuff, and I seen all the women down there writing and were being very malicious towards him. They became malicious towards him.
Yeah.
See, they already malicious towards me anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm used to that. But I was trying to prep him. Like, bro, this is some shit that I'm telling you. Like, they were writing these things. That fat neck ass goose motherfucker in her closet was over there talking about, just make sure he stay over there. And it's like, bitch, your fat, funky, frowsy, goddamn fish market ass. He wasn't even thinking about your ass any motherfucking way. He wasn't thinking about you, bitch. You wasn't nowhere on his radar. He just skated past you. Don't think because I'm fat and you fat, bitch, that he was thinking about you. But he wasn't thinking. This is like I just was like, and I had to really sit him down and prep him and talk to him about like all of the foolishness that's gonna go along with with us just being in proximity with each other because they would rather see him bashing me because that would constitute him being a real nigga. Him doing malicious things to me and a lot. And let me tell you something. I told this story at City Winery in Chicago. I said, listen, when back in the day when somebody caught me and one of my other husbands, bitch, congregating with each other outside, that man pulled up on me and he told me, he said, baby, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to act like I want to hurt you. I'm gonna have to act like I want to do this study, but I'm not gonna put my hands on you. I'm gonna have to do this because I got to keep my name clean. And I was young at the time, and I felt like that he loved me, so I needed to go ahead on and do that, to let him get in my face, jump at me. And because he did all of that in front of those people, his manhood was back
solid. Yeah, solidified. Yeah.
He was back a real nigga now. Yeah, that's what real niggas do to Paul.
Right, exactly. He's trying to protect his reputation.
And I tell you bitches all the time, believe half of what you see and none of the shit you hear. And men walk around on this earth doing that. Men walk around on this earth doing that. And this is why we keep finding these girls dead. We keep finding these girls fucked up, and y'all keep being in the comment section talking about, did he know? And for years, I've been screaming out saying, of course, this is what he wanted.
Yes.
And I'm going to say something that's going to really make y'all throw up. Niggas can fuck y'all and us too. Whether you want him to or not, that's his dick. That's his. That penis belongs to him. And I know y'all scream that. I don't want y'all don't make it no safe space for a motherfucking nigga to be like, shit,
And that's what she was saying in the video.
I find all women attractive.
That's
you don't make it no safe because it's all of a sudden, nah, cause so of course they're gonna be quiet. Of course. And a lot of you bitches that be having y'all nuts crossed on me, bitch, y'all real cunts. And I'm not talking about my girls. So any of my girls over here, that I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about to them pussy assholes to be having their motherfucking nuts crossed on me. You're gonna end up in a situation like that. You're gonna be so fooled. You're gonna be so fooled. I'm my daddy's lesson. You might be your daddy's lesson.
Yeah, because I don't know if my
dad... never continue. You get what I'm saying? I hate to put this on y'all, motherfucker. This you bitches and you niggas too. It's either you gonna get children that's like that, well, you got to re-see that shit again, bitch, or you hoes gonna have a nigga that you got to re-see all that vile shit again. That's why that fat triple neck Michelin time man ass motherfucking hoe feel some type of way when I told her that whole business the other day, bitch, about that nigga she was spending her money on, bitch, with that record label, bitch, and my sister Felicity was fucking that nigga, giving her money to her. She got the gag on that. If you dig down to the root of the problem why a lot of these bitches don't like the girls, it be deep rooted on why. It be a deep root. You done seen something. You done motherfucking. You done heard something. You done, bitch, something done happened that got you down that root line. And you don't understand, like, I don't know why I don't like this fucking trans. They want to be a woman. They not me. This what you not me. I'm real. I'm a real woman. You will never be. I'm real. Oh, let me let you know something, bitch. I got a real period. I got a real blah, blah. I got a real blah, blah, blah. I have to live this every day. And I know y'all get into a place where y'all say, man, so I get tired of you talking. But this is real life for me every day. This is real life for me every single day. Every day. I don't need you to tell me motherfucking what I am or what I got or what I don't got. Bitch, I know. That be in their brain, be seeping into their brain, trying to motherfucking convince themselves. I'm real. So many of them bitches in the comment. Oh, he got his, look at him over there with his son. He even got a son, bitch. Do you not know, bitch? You bitch, do you not know a lot of you hoes are brothers and sisters? And your daddy has had whole relationships with the girls. And we talking about the girls like this. Before my time. Come on now. This is a real thing out here in the streets. I used to be small-minded, Craig. And I used to say things like, I don't want no man. And I'm getting better. Understanding that sexuality, help me, Craig, help me.
Sexuality is instinctive. It's how we're wired. It's not a choice, and it's not a decision.
Right. I'm getting better with understanding these things as much as I've been around you. You help me understand, just like I've helped you understand.
Yeah.
I used to say, just like I used to have a cisgender woman mindset on, I don't want no man that done talk to no other man. But bitch, then I'm like, well, how do I know? Because they lie any fucking way. So how do I fucking know if he done talk to another mother? If he done talk to a man? Because I feel like if a man looking at me and Craig,
you don't want a man that's interested in men.
No.
Right.
So
then you also don't want a man that's.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
So I understood at a time.
Yeah.
Where these women were coming from with the thought process or whatever. But then I had to understand, like, you don't know what you're attracted to. You don't know what you don't know. You have no idea, especially when I went through that shit with the trans men. Like there was a whole Pandora's box for me. Like I really was in my own private time having thoughts of, whoa. I've really stepped outside of my box. I've really got outside of a comfort zone, and now I have to think.
Yeah,
here's the presentation right here.
Right, but you were connected to a spirit.
Yes, I was connected to a spirit. I was connected to a soul.
Right.
I was connected to beyond physical,
and that's really what being pansexual is about. It's not. It doesn't matter what form it comes in. You're connected to a spirit or a soul. But keeping with what you just said a moment ago, you said you don't want a man who's interested in a man or a trans girl. But you also
no, I didn't say a trans girl. I said a man.
Right. You're not interested. You're not interested in a man who would be attracted to me.
No.
And you.
No. Me is all right. I'm just
right, but not a man who's attracted to both of us, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But you also don't want a man that's dated other trans girls.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, well, what you said?
I said that I don't want the body count to be so high.
Oh, okay.
Because then I start to figure out like, hey, this is not, you're not in it to date. This is a fetish.
Okay. Well,
this is a fetish.
But what if it's not a fetish though?
Nah, it's a fetish.
What if it's not? What if it's the
Craig?
What if it's the thing where he's dated multiple trans girls, but it's not a fetish?
When you say multiple, are we talking about 5?
What I'm saying is,
or are we talking about 50, 60?
What I'm saying is, I've dated men since I was 22. So that's like saying, oh, well, how many guys have you dated since you've been dating guys?
Craig, but you don't have titties at the top and dick at the bottom.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
unless you have an anaconda, we're talking about fetishes here.
Right. But what if he's dated trans girls? That's what he's dated.
Okay.
But it's not like a fetish where he just out here just like, well, let me get a piece of this one.
Well, that's usually what it is.
But isn't it possible that you could be?
That's usually what happens. I'm telling you from experience.
Okay. So there's no way possible that there's a man out there who just
if he's probably dated maybe a few. I'm not gonna listen, bitch.
Well, what's the number? What number?
No, not 6. Bitch, 6.
All right, you heard it, niggas. If you dated more than 6 trainees, you ain't got no hope over here.
You should have been in a relationship by now.
Well, what if he had? That's what I'm saying. What if he has been in relationships with these girls?
Here's the thing. And here's how I come with the number 6. I probably would expand it now that I'm older. I probably would expand it maybe a little bit past 6, but not a lot. One, there's an experience that men had was like, what the fuck? What you is?
Right.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
2 is I gotta make sure I like this or not.
Right.
3 is I like it. This bitch crazy.
Them
hormones got this bitch mind fucked up.
Okay.
This bitch ain't right. 4 is okay.
I like it over here.
I'm all right. Okay. And then this bitch started on with this because I'm not this type of. Let me tell you what type of girl I'm not. And I maybe this is a fault of mine. I'm not a girl that's interested in trying to remove all the things that make a man a man.
Like what?
If you like women, bitch, I know you're gonna, cause that's I'm feminine energy,
right?
So I need you to absorb that from me. When you start absorbing it, in barbells, and
when you say barbells, you mean guys that work
barbells and all that other type of shit. I'm trying to figure out, like, hey,
you should be liking him and me.
No, just him. Ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to be just like him.
Right.
That's more your speed. Because I'm flabby. Okay, so was it 4? Hold
yes,
on.
That's 4.
Okay. 4 is the girl like, well, I want you to stop fucking around with a whole bunch of other with a bunch of it. And he's like, man, I only really fuck with you because I had this stuff before, and I really only want to really fuck with you like that because I don't want to be out there in the world like that. I don't want to be out there in the world like that. And she telling him, nah. Then he be like, I can't do this because I'm not ready to be completely immersed into that. So I'm not ready for that.
Right.
But she pressured me to, so I'm going home. 5. You should be wrapping it up around, because by 5, you done communicated all these experiences and you done talked about what the 4th one did, and y'all talking or whatever, and you done explain, and then y'all in the same mind frame. If this is what you really want to do, like if you really want to, you know what I'm saying, like kick it and shit like that, whatever. 5 may not work out because you still cockeyed with 4. And she like, bitch, you gotta cut this pussy asshole off. But you really had some situation with 4, but you was not ready to go, you was not ready to immerse yourself into all the things that 4 wanted you to do. Right. So you over here with 5, and 5 is like, you got to cut 4 off. See, I'm 5. Bitch, 4 got to go.
Would you date a man that's never dated a trans girl? You're his first trans girl.
I usually when men say that to me, I don't believe them. I just got to be honest.
Okay.
I don't believe that. Because I believe that men so doggish that they move around.
Well, somebody got to be the first, though.
Men so doggish that they move around. They move. It's a constant moving. And so you done hit a bump in the road, especially in Atlanta. You done hit a bump in the road. You're like, oh shit.
Oh, is that a pothole?
Listen, wait a minute. Those were next.
Those are nuts.
Those were nuts.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. So no, I don't believe when men tell me like when they start.
Now, what happens if you meet a man that's pansexual?
What's that?
He's attracted to spirit. Maybe he's been attracted to a man's spirit, a straight woman's spirit, a trans girl spirit.
What do you like sexually? Do you like cock?
You like dick sexually, but you were connected to that trans man's spirit.
And I explained to him that he could not fuck me with no motherfucking scrap, bitch, especially with all those rules of you had too many rules on, bitch, you need to cover that up. Listen, I do that with a nigga. They got souls in them nuts. But you telling me that, bitch, you got to cover that up. I got to only hit you from the back and got all this shit. I'm like, hey. Okay, this how we gonna do this.
So he was okay with getting fucked?
No.
Oh.
After I had to hear the rundown of of
his laundry list of.
I'm like, don't talk about it. Don't in my face telling me that. I'm like, sir, you do know I'm T.S. Madison, don't you?
Right.
There are things that come along with that. You do know that. I like penis.
Right.
I love penis. Penis. So I'm here ready to do a compromise in this situation because I'm like,
speaking of the word compromise, I don't believe in compromise.
No. Well, this means that You've compromised in your relationship before. Don't do it.
Wait a minute. I'm about to explain to you.
No, but I just need to finish this. It was compromised on, like, I'm really connected to this person, and so because I'm connected to this person, let me hear him out. Let me just hear him out. But it was the aggressiveness of, like, don't do that. Like, bitch, this is new territory for me. This is new territory. Don't go to come in here with that shit. Like, don't do that, because I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck going on here. I just know that I want to connect sexually. Because it's okay with us being friends and all that. But at some point, I want to connect sexually. I need to plug in.
Right. Or be plugged.
Well, basically, listen, you can't plug in to me,
right,
with all these rules and regulations, and ain't no souls in those nuts.
Well, he didn't have nuts.
I know.
He just had.
I know. So I'm not finna be slobbing down this motherfucking thing that could go on for days.
Right. Right.
I'm on my knees. I'm sucking the dick up till it hick up. That's what I'm there for. I need that bitch to motherfucking the goddamn cannon. Boom.
And that cannon wasn't gonna fire.
No. And then to tell me, I say, okay, so here was my thing. I'm like, well, shit, since you saying all this, bitch, I got enough dick for both of us.
Right.
So what are we doing? Because I got enough to handle you and me. And we can be good. No. Well, I can't do that. See, the difference with a man, I got front, back, side, and everything else. So this is why it's different for me with a man. With a cisgender man. Now, you asked me, girl, you stop paying these people attention. Talk to
No,
me.
that's Trent. The tickets for New York are on sale, bitch.
Yes!
So those of you that are in New York, you can get your tickets.
January 8th.
Trent, are they on PhagTawlk.com too, or just the City Winery link?
January 8th. January 8th.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So the difference is, like you asked me, so what if he never this and the other? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a scary part to me, because it's like I got to get in here and get into this mental. This mental starts to do this stuff like so I smell alcohol. You smell? The mental starts to what I'm doing.
Right.
Am I this? Am I now this? Like, what's he gonna say? Hold on. And that gets in my brain like, oh God, here I go back into this. Here I go. I'm back in the motherfucking space again of trying to figure the fuck out. Like, is he finna have a mental breakdown on me? Because he's battling with these things. So yes, this is these many. By 6, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Do you get it?
I do.
So how do y'all feel about that? Is 6? Is it 6? Because after 6, it's like, okay, you ain't locked nothing in. Oh, you say you going through that too? You ain't. Who said 200?
200 men? I mean,
they said no more than 4. You said it's 2 for you, Jesse? Says these men be moving. These men. You said after 1 it's done? You said maybe 7. Okay, 6 when you mature. 7 is all right. I'll say 10. I'll say 2 hands. After 10, we just you my fetish now.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
I gotta pee too.
Go on the commercial break.
Yeah, can we do a commercial? Look, tickets for PhagTawlk for New York are on sale now at City Winery's website. We dropped it in the chat, and then I'm posting it on my Facebook now, and I'll post it on my Instagram story and stuff too. You can.
You met me at me.
Oh, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes. This is 99J. 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 Yes.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gospel. Oh, honey, I was born a fag.
Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Honey, y'all have been calling for the fags because we ain't been down there to the city winery, child, honey. We got a new spot, baby. It's a real intimate setting. We are going to be located at the Smoky Stallion Barbecue, bitch. Oh, yes, girl. And not only that, we're going to be there December the 7th at 8 p.m. and December the 8th at 2 p.m.
And these shows ain't for everybody. These are just for the real fags of Atlanta. Join us December 7th and 8th.
Honey, you get us at night on a motherfucking Saturday, and you get us on Sunday for brunch. Oh, yes, bitch. This is why we doing this for 2 days, because the seating is limited. So that means when you, by the sound of my voice, you better be running down there to www.PhagTawlk.com to get your tickets, bitch, because the fags are about to turn it out 2 days in a fucking row. Oh, yes.
It ain't for everybody. Miss Tim, tell them I said it ain't for everybody.
Honey, they ain't for everybody, goddammit. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Be one of the chosen few. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. That's www.PhagTawlk.com. Get your ass down there, honey, and get my children out of here. You met me at me.
This hair looks delicious on you.
Yes. This is 99J. 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 Yes.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular hot-ass gospel. Oh, honey, I was born a fag.
Oh my God. Listen, we just peed, honey. We finna get ready to go because Mo got to get out of here. We didn't even know Mo had to leave like this.
But go ahead and get those tickets for New York.
Oh, they want me to leave now. Right now, they want me to
leave. Get the tickets.
New York is going to sell out.
New York about to sell out. Y'all get the tickets. Get the tickets January the 8th. Get the motherfucking tickets, bitch. Here. Now, we get ready to leave. We done did enough more. We'll come back. Are we coming back another day this week?
What, Thursday?
What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. We can.
What's the 4th? Tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday. We can come back Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see y'all Thursday. All right. We love y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're about to leave, but I have something very special that I'm loading in that's going to be on at 8 o'clock everywhere. So I need y'all to come on back, get in the comment section, and let's chop it up. You'll have further instructions once it comes out because I'm going to be in the comment section. Thanks.
We love you.
We love y'all. Get y'all tickets, bitch.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody. This is T.S. Madison. And if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-one exclusive content, behind the scenes, You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Honey, y'all have been calling for the fags because we ain't been down there to the city winery, child, honey. We got a new spot, baby. It's a real intimate setting. We are going to be located at the Smoky Stallion Barbecue, bitch. Oh, yes, girl. And not only that, we're going to be there December the 7th at 8 p.m. and December the 8th at 2 p.m.
And these shows ain't for everybody. These are just for the real fags of Atlanta. Join us December 7th and 8th.
Honey, you get us at night on a motherfucking Saturday, and you get us on Sunday for brunch. Oh, yes, bitch. This is why we doing this for 2 days, because the seating is limited. So that means when you, by the sound of my voice, you better be running down there to www.PhagTawlk.com to get your tickets, bitch, because the fags are about to turn it out 2 days in a fucking row. Oh, yes.
It ain't for everybody. Miss Tim, tell them I said it ain't for everybody.
Honey, they ain't for everybody, goddammit. The Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Be one of the chosen few. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. That's www.PhagTawlk.com. Get your ass down there, honey, and get my children out of here.
You met me as me.
This hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This is 99J. 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 Yes! Do you have what it takes to be a Phag? Oh, honey. You know we all. I'm most definitely a popular hot ass gospel. Oh, honey. I was born a Phag.
This has been a T.S. Madison and RDE Multimedia Group presentation. Hey guys, if you just enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/TS Madison Hinton. Or if you're already here, click that bell up there, one of them, and subscribe so that you don't miss this or any other excellent content that I have for you. Don't meet me here, beat me here. Ciao. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye.